Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Took me a while, but I'm finally here for our Nebula series week 2 games with me, Dusty, casting along with my co-caster for the night, Caustic. Hello, Caustic. It's been a minute.
Yeah, it has been a minute, Dusty. How are you doing?
I'm doing all right. Still, unfortunately, playing Overwatch, so off to a bad start today. But we're
Yeah.
here to cast. We're here to cast. We don't have to play anymore. We're casting.
Well, you say
Very,
that.
very.
We've
Oh,
actually kind of switched seats a little bit. You went from
yeah.
playing and
Heard.
casting to now just only casting, and I went from casting and
Just casting.
producing to now playing as well.
Indeed, indeed. All right, I heard we got a good slate of games. We got a double. We got a double tonight.
Yeah, we got Koifish and Barnyard starting off, and then after that, Odyssey Ares versus Generation. Let's get started with this
Interesting.
matchup. Koifish versus
Div 3.
Barnyard. Div 3. You want to take it away for Koifish?
Yep, your starting roster for Koi Fish coming in. It's going to be Otto and Fufi on DPS, based on tank, and Sock and Peach on support. I do like based having Doom as a PSP. That is pretty based.
That is based
All right.
indeed. As for Barnyard, you have Alec and Jelly as your DPS side. KSX as your tank. Starstruck and Gremlin are going to be your supports.
All right, KSX might be a little more based than based. And I see Reinhardt.
Yeah, you
So.
see Reinhardt. Dusty is happy. He sees Reinhardt. We will be starting it out on Oasis.
Oh, map set. We only got 3 maps. There we
Yep,
go.
there we go.
There
They're just a little late. A little late to the party, but they're there.
I honestly forgot the map pool is. I really have not been paying attention.
Map pool, well, we might as well go over it just for the sake of going over it. Ilios, Antarctic, Oasis for your control. Kings Row, Midtown, Neon Junction, New Junk, what? Neon Junction, New Junk and Flashpoint. Atlas and Suravasa for your Flashpoint maps.
Okay.
Escort, Circuit, Dorado, Shambali. And for Push, Coliseo, New Queen Street, and Esperanza.
Oh, man. Having Neon Junction and New Junk City is so annoying because you have NJ and NJC.
Yep, that's true.
Oh, my goodness. All right. I think I watched the Barnyard game from last week. The Shion ban from the side of Barnyard.
Sorry, we had a little bit of an audio disconnect. Yep. We're having audio disconnects. You love to see it happen.
Ooh,
there we go.
Interesting. Okay.
Now let's hope my audio doesn't do that to me again. But yeah.
We see the Hasbrawl coming in here from Koifish with based on the Hazard with the Juno break variation, and then Barnyard on the Rhine Mizu. I mean, the Mizu should do work into based here on the Hazard, but I don't know how this one's gonna play out. This looks like it's gonna be a scrappy Oasis.
Now, to be fair as well, they did have a player who was having tech issues, if I'm not mistaken, for the side of Barnyard, that being one of their supports. So it is possible that they have the
Really hard brawl is going to be a quick engage here from the side of Koifish. It's going to be based going in, not able to find anything, but KSX gets 2, hits the fire strike onto Shooty Peach, and Ben just randomly pins in and gets Auto. And that's gonna be an immediate fight. I mean, base might get Alec. Yeah, they do. The Hazard able to get away at half HP, but Barnyard does get the first flip here at 5% accounting, and this Rhine comp is going to be very, very hard for the front line of Koifish to have to deal with here.
You love when things are working for you, and then they all decide to stop working for you as soon as you go live.
As soon as you need it, yeah.
Yeah, just the moment you need it. Speaking of needing it, Starstruck is going to need some help here, as they're going to get taken down by the Hazard.
Yeah, that was just an immediate fight, trying to come back in here from Barnyard, and the slide gets booped away. Alex tries to slide away, but nope, there's going to be a slash in your face from the Hazard, and it's going to be base walking it down. It's going to be a quick TP out from the side of Barnyard, and Koifish were able to get the flip, but Barnyard were able to get 29% in that engagement. And now it's coming up to a quick downpour here from Based on the Hazard.
Yeah, Based has been putting in a lot of work. it's kind of interesting to see. You see one of the benefits of the sim comp being able to TP up into areas, but Based is able to just break that TP very fast.
No Suzu, goodbye Kiriko, goodbye Gremlin. KSX is split, and Base is back in the fight. Gonna run down the sim, going to just quickly live, and I mean, yeah, what you're talking about there, Cossack, with the wall. I mean, sim, one of my favorite things to do on Hazard is literally just, oh, what a stagger.
Ooh, a good stagger.
Stagger onto the Stoge. And yeah, if you could just wall off the sim TPs and disrupt the teleports, I mean, that's how you beat the sim comp most of the time. You just disrupt it, and quick wall will do just that. As Barnyard coming up here with 3 ults. I mean, KSX has a shatter. It might just go solo onto base.
Yeah, it could go solo onto base. I mean, or it could go into the back line.
It hits Auto, it hits Sock, and the pin does not hit base, but the Hazard's gonna fall low. It's a scrappy fight here. 3 left for Koifish, but point is still taking in their favor. Base able to get Jelly General there on the sim. No wall gonna be in this fight. Goofy gets killed by Jelly General's turrets, however. Even dead, they're gonna get picked in the fight. Base Yaka, though, does get starstruck. This Hazard is doing work in the back line. They're getting close to another downpour here, but KSX's damage is too much. Alex almost dying to the disruptor shot there from Otto, and the bleeding will stop. They get the flip, and Koifish has to stay content with 79% here on this first round.
But I mean, 79% is not that bad, especially with the ult bank that you have. You have 4 ults coming up. You could probably force out a fairly decent amount of ults with maybe only 1 used.
Well, there's the Ray, pretty far back though. Ray can't really find anything, and Alec is just in Sock's face, gets smacked in the face by the whip. KSX able to get Auto, it's a scrappy fight, everyone's everywhere. Foofy dupes the Kiriko. Sox is able to get Gremlin. Starstruck getting close to this Mizuki ult. Not gonna pop it over. Base gets the pick. Jelly General's wall doing a good amount of work. KSX gets another pick. Going to try to kill Base, but that Hazard's full HP, and a 1 Reinhardt against the world is not gonna be enough. So it's now Southside territory, and the downpour? At the end
downpour at the end.
I don't know if they needed that, but it's gonna put Koifish ahead. 10% left to go for Barnyard here to touch. Alex gonna go to the Tracer. You have a Mizuki ult, you have the Kakai Sanctuary, and you have the Shatter online. But Koifish does have this rally to brawl in here. But it's another good wall from base. Able to block off Starstruck. The Mizuki gets picked off immediately. Overtime activates. KSX gonna run in the backline, and the Shatter gets canceled by the bash! Sox cancels the Shatter! Alec gets a pick on a Sox, but it's a 3v4, and now this Reinhardt has no heals at all. Alex 1 HP, gonna fall low. Jelly General gets picked up by Base, and I mean, Base has just been doing it all this round.
Base has been doing it all. Sock also putting in some work, cleaning up now. Both teams.
The Shatterjacks.
The Shatterjacks. Oh.
What a stud. This is gonna be a fun series. I'm sitting up. I'm sitting up.
Yeah.
Dude, that is. Oh, that's just an unfortunate turn of events. Those Haswalls really, honestly, those Haswalls single-handedly won some of those fights, like with that Kakai Sanctuary. Even with it up, Starstruck was still split because of the wall and just gets picked off. And now we see Alec going over to the Cassidy here for a little more, you know, just stun. But,
yeah.
And Koifish don't know this, so the Freya Pharah might be a little rough if they don't get rid of Alec, but I will say
it could be rough.
The shield for KSX is gonna hurt.
It could be rough, but here's the counterpoint to that. If you see the Cass is gonna be a problem, why don't you just boop him off the map for 3?
From Base Yaka! I just said, please no boops, man. Look, he's already at 50% of his ult.
He's already at 50%.
You gotta expect that coming, but not gonna be so. Koifish gets the immediate point cap and fight win there from the help of Base.
Well, Dusty, I think we just saw the play of the game for this map.
I think that's the play of the series.
So
Quick TP, Auto might get picked up on the Moira Orb. I do think oh my god, Jelly General TP's in, and they are gonna get picked off early. Base is gonna be able to grab Alec in the Chaos, and now it's a flank from Auto, finding 2, gonna pick off KSX at least a little bit, gonna burn that damage down on the Rhine, and that's just another clean fight from Koifish. I mean,
what I was trying to say before we had the boop kill happen, I was gonna say, if you know that Alec is gonna be a problem dealing with the aerial characters, You know,
Alex,
being an aerial character and having the team that Koifish does, you could probably just say, all right, our main target is going to be Alec.
I
Let's
mean,
make
yeah,
sure
it's
Alec
gonna be.
doesn't have a chance to really cause any chaos to our aerial characters. And
I
so
think when you
far,
had the music key, it was a little more possible to run the Cassie, but with your Starstruck on the Moira, you're trying to play for the sustainability now, but you don't have a lot of movement to get away with it. It's gonna be another TP onto height. It's just not gonna be there. Otto's in the back line and finds Gremlin. And now it's just time for base to run rampant without a Kiri Suzu to stop him. I mean, what are you gonna do? It's already
you're
at
gonna
10.
try to live.
There's another wall kill. KSX was just gonna get staggered. The Rhine's gonna get staggered here.
No, it
We
takes
get
one down
wait,
with him.
wait. I would have shattered. I
I
would
would
have
have shattered.
80% counting here. Last fight territory for the round. Jelly General though goes, swaps to the May, and immediately takes out Otto. Who needs hit skin when you got icicles? Base, okay, just jumps out from the back line. You do have 5 ults coming up here for Koifish. You're gonna need a big shadow though from KSX here to try to win this fight. KSX looking, the hazard is gonna run away. It's a big missiles from Peach, but they don't have their orbital ray yet, and Barnyard's able to get the flip. That's a quick pin in onto the hazard. And the slam does hit base. The hazard's gonna go down, and the Ryan's gonna walk it down. And Otto split in the back lane there. Might get away on the side of the coast. And that's going to be a fight win for Barnyard. The bleeding stopped, but you're running into 5 ults. Alec almost gets foofy. Okay, there we go. Oh.
What?
Alec, he just got ran down. Big missiles from the side of Peach, and the orbital ray. Sock does go down to a quick pin. And the no supports here for the side of Koifish, but it doesn't matter. I mean, they just weren't able to use your ult there from the side of Barnyard, and there's eventually going to be a flip, but I think the little bit of time that they took to cap might give Barnyard an opportunity to touch.
Oh, they almost got the slam down in time. The
That's
Koifish will
that's
take map
quick.
1. That's a very fast map 1.
So let's just see the base Yaka play the game.
Yeah.
I mean, a 3K boop. A 3K boop? Oh, that's my favorite point on Oasis because I get to do that. I mean, no one can dodge it. I mean,
yeah,
KSX
you really can't dodge it.
KSX already walked past, so you know you aren't scared there if you're based, and that kind of just leaves you to get booped off the map, it seems, in this kind of scenario. So it's going to be Koifish taking the lead here in the series, 1-0. And now, I mean, if you're playing the Reinhardt here for KSX, we have to assume we're going to a flat map coming up. There's no way. Or it's either that or you go to somewhere you can ban the hazard and still play the Reinhardt comfortably enough. But I think we're going to see a pretty flat map coming in.
Yeah, I wouldn't be
Honestly,
surprised at that too.
Here, like, I'm expecting a flashpoint, but I'm going to throw in the possibility of Neon Junction with those narrow corridors and just pretty flat map overall, I'd say. I'd say you can kind of just run the ride sim there and get away with it. I mean, even in OWCS, we saw like some teams running that, which, you know, crazy in the modern day. But it is interesting to see.
It's interesting to
But
see indeed.
we did see the Maga ban from Koifish, so maybe they wanted to play the Maga there for the side of Barnyard. It just was taken away from them. So that is a possibility. Maybe we could see Maga on Flashpoint.
Yeah, you know? I think Maga strives in Flashpoint as one of his maps.
Oh yeah, and with the hybrid pool this season, he is not going to see any play there, unfortunately.
Yeah, that's
So what is it?
that's
Eichenwald,
pretty
Neon,
true.
and
Midtown, Neon, and Kings Row.
Oh, I got to mix up with the face of pool. My bad.
Well, we had I believe we had Eichenwald before the switch of
The rework.
The reworks, yeah. Prior to the reworks, we had Eichenwald.
Interesting. And so, I mean, if we look at the map pool here, if you are Barnyard, even if you want to play the Rhine or the Maga, it doesn't really matter which. You have to assume we're going to some kind of flashpoint, just some kind of rush map. And I'd say like any flashpoint really works, preferably probably New Junk City. But even then, something like I said before, Neon Junction, possible. I kind of just narrowed down to that. Not much else to say besides maybe what we could see Koi Fish play here. Because if you play the Hazard, the Hazard's possible on some Flashpoint maps. Don't get me wrong, but it's not as like I don't know how to put it. It's not as easy to get away with stuff on Flashpoint when it's so flat of a map type. And oh, it's Cervasa. There
Yep,
it is.
Cervasa.
No one likes NJC. No one likes Atlas. We all go Cervasa. Darn it. You know, like I don't know what I shouldn't hope for it. My hopes have been destroyed last season, Caustic. I don't know why I keep hoping. We'll get no New Junk City. None at all, ever.
Yep. Well, I mean, it's funny. I've seen some teams decide to run NJC in scrims and stuff like that just as an option to have as a back pocket type of thing.
And I think it's pretty fair because like everyone scrim Cervasa. Like I'd be surprised if someone doesn't scrim Cervasa.
Oh yeah,
So having like the second
does.
map in your back pocket size, or even an Atlas.
I would say
Atlas
is kind of a second map.
That's why
it's
we all
not
go to New York City.
Cervasa. A lot of teams won't go to NJC, but I think some teams would prefer Atlas over NJC. I could be wrong on that.
Maybe. No, you're right. You're right.
You just don't want to admit it, but yeah.
I've been watching World Cup the past few days. They always go Atlas.
Yeah.
I don't think I've seen any Cervasa actually. Now that I mention it, which is kind of weird. It's all been Atlas. But now if the Hazard doesn't get banned out, which I feel like it might, because like Hazard probably fares best on Flashpoint as well, kind of. He's just kind of that guy. Maybe controls his best, but I think if you're Barnyard, just get your map win here. Just ban the Hazard and kind of play your game. Because if they can't play the Hazard, you can't have the disrupt on your teleporters if you want to run the Rhine or the Sim even. Because like, even if Hazard doesn't get banned theoretically, right? If you're playing Maga, what's the Hazard gonna do? Maga is like 700 HP of Doom, Despair, and Destruction. And Hazard will just die.
Yeah. That is true. It's kind of hard to jump in on a Maga just because of the health pool. The health pool is ridiculous.
We're just gonna have to see the comps here because I can't, like I said, I don't know everything like I used to. So it's a little rough for expecting what we can see. We did also see a Xion ban map 1 from the side of Barnyard, so we maybe could see a Xion come in from the side of Koi Fish here, and push the tempo up a little faster. Which Xion's pretty fun to watch. Oh, I'm just gonna guess Hazard ban and then Sim ban to counter. From like we're gonna see the Barnyard ban the Hazard and then Koi Fish will be like, you know what? No, you don't get to play your comp. We're gonna ban the Sim, so we're gonna ban the Sim.
Well, I'm getting the bans. Inputting them right now. Intriguing bans. Let me just make sure that I have them properly. Reminder for everybody that is watching, both Demon and Lifeweaver are currently not applicable in this game. Lifeweaver for the reasons of, well, it's Lifeweaver. It's currently a little bugged.
Yeah, I mean, I think I figured out what the bug was.
I believe I found it as well.
You were able to send Cat under the map on New Junk City, but...
Not only on New Junk City. On, I think, a couple other maps as well.
Ah, I see. And then no Demon yet, and it makes me very sad because chat, for context, I am the #1 Demon supporter probably right now. I love me some Demon.
Yeah, Dusty.
It's like Reinhardt, but good.
Yeah. Dusty has been practicing I've seen a little bit of the Demon from Dusty. It is pretty good, I can't lie.
I'm already over level 20 on Demon. It's bad. It's bad. Yeah. Let Let me pull up the hours here. Oh, Crocodile Jetpack Cab and the JPC.
Yeah.
And so I was just completely wrong here on the mark.
And it's Maga.
Well, okay, I guess I was right on the Maga. Oh, Tosaurus is in, by the way, for Starstruck.
Yeah.
I remember the name. Let's go.
And you have Withard in for.
That would be. Let me think.
I can check.
Peach.
Yes.
Peach. I'm remembering. Okay, so we have two variations of Maga here. We have the kind of sustain comp with the Symmetra and the Sim. I'm surprised okay, they're going Reaper. Makes sense. It's just you're playing a little more sustained and ranged with the cast here for the side of Barnyard, and you have Brig Juno, one of the most heavy sustained backlines on the game. And then Koifish running the on-run Reaper, they're just gonna run it down with pure damage.
Yeah, that seems to be the plan right now. Just run it down pure damage.
Also,
on-run Reaper is a pretty strong combo, if I remember correctly. Just both the characters having the burn, but you have to be a little bit careful from the stuns.
The stun. It's going to be base going in immediately. The counter slam, though, is there from KSX, and that's a dead Maga for the side of Barnyard. Not Barnyard, for the side of Koifish. Whenever Maga dies first, normally that team loses the fight. And also, I need to speak about this topic while we have the time in between fights here. Since it's Juno Brig and Lucio Kiri, I gotta talk about the fall of Lucio. What happened to my man? What happened? Why did they nerf him like that?
Did they release a nerf for him?
Not recently, but it was that beat change a while ago that really.
Oh yeah. I don't know. Some teams still run the Lou. You can still see some Lou.
It's just Jetpack Cat everywhere.
Oh god, the Jetpack Cat.
Auto falling very low. KSX slam, and Alec is split off from Barnyard and is immediately gonna fall down. It's already 60% on the point here though for the side of Barnyard. Torosaurus half HP as well. The Brig falling critically low. No one's gonna go down yet though. It's gonna be a longer stall from the side of Barnyard, but it will be stopped at 74% with the cleanup here from the side of Koifish. Quick cleanup from the on.
Yeah, and I mean the on-run Reaper is kind of a deadly comp in and of itself, as both of them can really go onto their own separate targets in a lot of times, or they can bunch up and attack from two angles. But you add in the Maga with that as well, and now you have to worry about burn damage from both of them.
It's just gonna be yeah. It's okay, so apparently I was pronouncing that wrong. I'm getting clowned on. That's great.
Oh?
It's Withered.
Withered?
It's with Ard.
With hard.
I was saying with hard, which obviously jokes to be made. Base quickly goes in, and it's going to be a quick cleanup here for side Koifish. Yeah, I mean, that was just a quick fight. I had no time while I was... Oh, Alec hits the wall. And I don't know if you get a retouch here if you're Barnyard.
I don't know. Maybe you have the Juno. Your Juno might depends on where they are currently. I think they're just gonna set it for next fight though.
Yeah, you're walking into 5 volts though, so this next fight should be all Koifish as they cap the first flashpoint here. I mean, you do have the Ray for the side of Barnyard, which might just win you the fight if you cage Ray Blossom. Because it could be cage Blossom from both sides here. There's a pretty high chance of that.
The enclosed fidget spinner.
The blender, as I call it.
The blender. The stomp!
Oh no! The Brig is gone out of this fight. Alec is split, gonna get run down. But Withered does get picked off. Alec gets socks before dying. And now the side of Koifish have no supports. It's going to be a Ray to clean up the fight, but KSX goes down, and it's just Jelly General left here to do most of the damage, and the Reaper's going to blossom, but it's just handed on Maga, and a Reaper in Ray form. But can Jelly General do it? They do get based on the Maga here, and Brig comes back here. Tosaurus is back for Barnyard, but the numbers advantage is in for Koifish, and they're able to get the flip with Foofy able to get the cleanup.
And think about the ults that just got used. You saw the cage, you saw the Death Blossom from the side of Barnyard, you saw the Ray, and for Koifish, all you saw was the Kitsune Rush.
Just the rush. Yeah.
So that's a pretty good ult bank scenario for Koifish. They can hold this fairly long. They don't have to worry about too many ults as the Maga's going to come charging in with the cage. On-run ults gets popped.
Oh, it's the kiln. It's the kiln. Okay, it's just gone. On-run Maga. If you don't have a Kiriko, you're all just gonna be on fire and burned away, as Barnyard was there. They should be able to get a retouch. Oh, Boofy?
Ooh.
Boofy, that's crazy. It's gonna be Otto with a Blossom and Socks with a beat here for the side of Koi Fish. No ults from the side of Barnyard as they have to try to retouch this flashpoint if they want a chance to stay confidently in this map. Alec getting closer and closer to a high noon, but it might be like an early hit here from Koi Fish as Alec split off. The Cassidy's running for his life, and that Cassidy is gone. Otto gets Jelly General, and you do get the flip here for Barnyard, but it's just gonna be a beat running in from the side of Koi Fish and Sock, and yeah, that's that was just unfortunate. Alec is getting his pockets ran a little bit.
Yeah, I mean that's a good play from Koi Fish, just finding Alec out of position, being able to capitalize on it, stomp on them, and get the kill.
Yeah.
I think Barnyard are going to struggle a bit just because they don't have anything to cleanse the burn and everything, and I don't know if the Brig is the right move here in my opinion.
Where is Otto? Where's Otto? Where's this Reaper? There's gonna be a rush, but this Reaper's looking for the back line. And try to press Q and get 3. That's just
the only person that lived is Jelly General.
I mean, they're gone.
I will say though, hiding.
It was Alec. The legs have been locked. All right. But you would have a little word there for Koi Fish. You did have to use both ults to clean up that fight. You do have a Vermilion Ascent from the side of Foofy here, but no cage to follow up this time. KSXO does have a cage of their own. The Onron's going into the back line, gonna get found out by Jelly General, and this Onron's going aggressive.
Yeah.
And Sock gets an immediate kill, and this fight's already over.
The Magas are just staring at each other and shooting.
Okay. This is dangerous now for Barnyard. I mean, this is the last fight, realistically, with how long you take to respawn and touch the point here on Gardens.
Barnyard does have the blender as an option now, though.
They have the cage.
You have to worry about the kiln,
look
but
how close they're sitting.
They're sitting really close.
Base is just gonna go in their cage, and there's the back line, and they're all hit. It's gonna be a big slam from Base, but it's the Blossom's not enough. It gets Sock, but Boofy, the Junkrat from Alec. Okay, that's a fight win. Alec Junkrat and Jelly General getting the cleanup there on the Reaper. It's gonna be Base having to go into retouch here as Otto's in the back line, and KSX does get the touch. And
they died to the trap. That I've had that happen before. That's kind of tough.
Okay, this is a scrappy fight. That was a scrappy fight there from the side of Barnyard. You should be able to win this though. I mean, you're gonna get you have the Ray Rally and the cage.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I like the Junkrat pick here.
It's certainly something. I kind of get it.
Let me explain the logic a little bit. You know they're gonna charge in. They want to charge in on someone.
Oh, cage,
so you got that. You got the trap to help, but now you got the cage in from KSX. The rally from Toes.
Otto's alive. Care the Blossom. Here comes the Reaper. Gonna get 2. And the tire from Alec though, coming in from spawn. Doesn't make it in time though.
I don't know if they have the shift perk.
Oh. I mean, Base is 1 HP. The Monkas ran into each other, but Lucio and the Juno try to come back as fast as they can here for the side of Barnyard. Not gonna beat it off. Overtime burns, and that's just another quick map for Koi Fish.
Yeah. I liked the Junkrat switch at the end. I think it might have just come a little too late.
Yeah. And I mean, it's just like, what Koi Fish is trying to do is simply, they're just running it down. I mean, you have no hit scan. You're not trying to play for your Sojourn angle or anything like that. You're just playing to simply press W and kill the Brig or Cassidy. And it worked pretty well.
I love that the end of that play of the game was basically Maugads just staring at each other.
It's the Mauga experience. What can I say, guys?
Staring, shooting at each other, not moving at all. Just, all right, let's just shoot into each other and hope for the best.
Yeah. That first part of the map was looking good there for the side of Barnyard. It just slipped away after some adjustments were made by the side of Koi Fish there. And for now, it's just going to be about getting one map at a time, And I mean, we have this 5-minute break coming up right now. So Barnyard's just got to take their time, breathe for a second, and figure out a course of action to take a map here. Because you lost your flashpoint. You're probably going to have to go something like push if you want to take this. And maybe we see something interesting from KSX come out. But we'll have to see in map number 3 after this break. And welcome back, everybody. As you are tuning back in, currently in our Div 3 match between Koi Fish and Barnyard, it is a 2-0 lead match point here for Koi Fish, as they've been shown to be pretty dominant so far in the first two maps. But as we always see when it's available, whether it be the first, the second, the third, well, that can't be the first, but second, third, fourth, fifth map, it will be played if it's available. We are going to King's Row. It's kind of expected. Can't get rid of it.
It's one
always
of
there.
the certainties in life, death, taxes, King's Row, it's just part of life.
And
Can't
we do
escape it.
finally see the Symmetra ban here from Koi Fish. Not going to let that funny Rhine comp come in. And we do have a swap in here for Barnyard. Now that I'm looking at it, it's going to be Fenrir coming in for the side of Jelly General.
And you got Sion in to replace Based.
Oh, you're right. I didn't even realize.
Yeah.
Interesting. And we do see Sock on the wheel. I mean, it's just a really heavy poke comp here from both sides. Ooh, Ash. I haven't seen Ash in a while. That makes me happy.
Woo, Ash Gaming. I love to see it.
I am kind of worried for Koi Fish's backline, though, because if we look at Tosaurus real quick, it's, the character has been released.
They've been released into the wild.
KSX is simply just going to drop themselves onto the high ground with the power of Tosaurus on the cat. That was what I'm scared for. That's what I'm expecting to happen. Okay, we can stop watching the
cat. Yeah. already sick of seeing the character.
And Fenrir on the Xion, though, is quite interesting, since she is kind of that hybrid character. You'll be able to shoot down Foofy a little bit, and, hopefully be able to run down Otto. But Tosaurus on the cat, no one's being lifted yet. What a shame.
Yeah, no one lifted just yet. I wouldn't be surprised to see someone get lifted, but I guess...
Nade on to KSX. The Sigma falling low. Oh, the Shion's on the high ground.
And off the high ground.
Wait, Sion is... Ooh, they were low. They got rocked. You do have a nice position, though, on the high ground if you're at the side of Koi Fish. If you can see where Withered is positioning them, they're just in the top window. Kind of get away with anything. Big nade from the side of Koi Fish, but it does get Zuzu'd. And now, first tick is going to go to Barnyard, and Sion gets rocked in the face by KSX. That will be... That should be first point taken. I mean, no Sigma to hold the point down. Is somebody going to cap... Guys?
Well, they killed the cat. I think they might try and contest this.
Foofy?
The Echo's going in.
Foofy lives? Nope, railgun. Fenrir gets out. Okay, that was just a little scary there for a second.
Yeah. I think we were both here thinking it can't happen, can it?
Okay, Barnyard is going to have a crazy advantage in this fight. Gremlin already has the rush from just keeping KSX up.
That is a very big what's the word? Wow. Advantage, yeah.
Withered, if they can get this nano, maybe they can even this out, but Alec and KSX too, they've sustained that entire fight, so they just have the uptime to get their ults or charged up. But I mean, Alec's at 90% and KSX already has their flux. It's going to be a pretty good opening here. Fenrir is in the back on there trying to mark out Foofy, but I do not think they realize that Sorcerer's going to potentially burn to death. Otto 1 HP gets picked up by Gremlin. It is a trade though for Fenrir. It is a 4v4, however. Alex on the flank with an OC. Cannot find their target. Yeah, there comes the flux from KSX. Does not seem to hit anyone. As Foofy's above them, going to clear out the Sojourn. And now, kind of just still a neutral fight. KSX gets naded, though, gets Suzu'd, and it doesn't really feel like anything happened there. While Koi Fish has all 5 of their ults now, it's a big lift. Goodbye, Fenrir. No, they live.
No, they live.
The terror is there. Gremlin pops the rush. In the meantime, Sion falling low. Withered, half HP, has this nano. Might just try to pop it to win this fight. Tosaurus does have the catnap as well, but we aren't going to see any ults besides the Wuyong there. And this is just... No one's died. Okay, there goes Tosaurus, and that should mean it's over, but Foofy also took the Kiriko in the middle. Sion's going to get 2 here on the Sigma. And now it's cleanup time.
Now, notice this. Really this is the second time, so it's more of a trend, less of a.
We see the dupe Curie.
That we see the dupe Curie, and I don't hate it. If you know you don't have that Curie on your team, Why not? You know, you get the Suzu, you get the Kitsu Rush as an option.
Wait,
Catnap
oh
is in
no.
play. Picked
See
up the
ya.
tank, but they're
Let's get
nanoed
pulled in.
instead and
Get the nano
taking
tank,
people
boom.
out.
And there's the Bob, finds 2. And okay, that's the rest of your ult out of the way though. For the side of Koifish, you don't have an ult anymore. Not one to your name, and KSX has gotten tired of this Sigma duel. He would like to beat up the Sigma. KSX has swapped over to the Reinhardt. Repeat, we have a Reinhardt.
The Rhine has entered the building, ladies and gentlemen.
And he's already crit.
I was about to say the Rhine is about to leave the building as he's already very close to death, but he's going to get healed up. Fenrir does have this ult, probably looking to use it in the side angle.
They're all one, but not gonna be enough. It's a quick pin on to Sion though. It's just this Reinhardt's taking so much spam. I mean, Wuyong, Ashe, Echo, Ana. It's just so much, and that's gonna burn this clock down here to 2 minutes 10 seconds. As Gremlin's gonna get close to the rush here for Barnyard, Fenrir goes over to the Reaper, and that's kinda the spot you're left in here for Barnyard. Toasterus goes over to the Moira as well. It's gonna be a little more brawly, but no speed on the field. Oh, KSX Snipe Sock. Okay.
Good early pick. You only have Ana heals now. If you're the side of Koifish.
Didn't really mention it at the start of the map, but the Juno ban is interesting here from Barnyard. And Sion's gonna quickly get walked down by KSX. The Reinhardt falls. Gonna have a shatter on the way back. Otto's half HP. Should live. Actually here. Oh, wait, there's a Reaper diving. Maybe? Fenrir falling low. Okay, Otto's getting the care of the world right now. They will survive in the middle of that engagement. And this might just be a close fight, because Alec is in a spot, to say the least, in the alleyway here on second point. And it's a Wuyong ult and an Echo. Dude, I don't know if he needed all that from the side of Koifish. Does win you the fight. Got 3 ults coming up from Barnyard and 3 for Koifish.
I mean, ult bank is kind of neck and neck.
Yeah. It's just a matter
Barnyard will have more ults sooner, but...
Wait, do you see the flank coming in? I thought it's gonna nano the flanking Ashe. Go to Otto's POV. We have a flanking Ashe as a Bob.
Oh my god.
Alec, and Otto's gonna get 3. Make it 4. I saw the outline in the back. Are you kidding me?
Good catch, Dusty. I didn't see it.
Are you kidding me, Koifish? You can't just do that. I thought we're gonna see the nano. Doesn't even need it. Foofy's 1 HP. The Echo lives, and now it's a nano flux versus basically everything Barnyard can throw at them. But the positioning here from Koifish has been so unpredictable, and just to the point where you cannot get a good walk-in. And KSX already 1 HP, and the overcook is shut down by an Ashe. The flux is KSX, and you can't even use the ult you built up. Fenrir can't get the Blossom in time. Overtime's gonna burn, and that's just gonna be a quick hold on second. It doesn't even look like it. I mean, my goodness, Caustic.
I'm at a loss. That was evil. That was evil. I can agree with you on that. I don't know what to say.
On the Juno ban, I thought Barnyard was mainly the ones playing it. I'm confused. Like, I didn't get time to talk about it. Or like the Juno ban is curious. Like, I know maybe you don't want to play with the speed, but if you're gonna play the Reinhardt or even the Sigma, having speed isn't the worst thing in the world.
Right. I'm
if you go to the
surprised to not see like a Lucio or even a Miz.
The Mizuki. But no. And now no way. No. If Otto hits this opening pick, I'm just gonna ignore it.
Yeah.
We do see some... Okay, Tosaurus is on the Ana now. A Gremlin is on Kiri, KSX on Sigma. This looks like pretty standard comp coming in from Barnyard. If you want to play this slow, sustained version with the Ana. And Koifish is running the Cat Ana, so no Suzu.
No Suzu. You want a devious thought, Dusty?
They drag the Widow with the Cat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or they drag the Orisa with the Cat.
That is also the option. We do see the Pharah and Orisa, so it's a lot of spam and sustained. Otto waiting, biding their time, looking. Fenrir dodge.
They missed.
And wait, they're going back. Oh, never mind. And they're going to Freya. Yeah, no, this is just spam damage central here for the side of Koi-Fish. They are not going to let KSX have a shield. Fenrir, though, is kind of off by themselves there on the stairwell, falling a little low, and Sion's going to use all their cooldowns to go in. Can't really find anything, though, as Alex finds the opening pick onto Otto in the middle of the rotation there.
It's a good opening pick. It's going to give you a little bit more momentum. It kind of lets you have a little bit more control early on. You can take some of these more aggressive angles, but you have to be a little bit careful with how much aggression you go with.
Alec! You can't get away with that! No! Oh, Sock doesn't die either. The slide is a slide of doom. I mean, that is a ballsy play with the Orisa standing in their face.
Yeah.
I will say, I think fourth side Barnyard here, they've been doing pretty good at forcing out Sion's cooldowns, like the Fortify, the Javelin spin. But you have to worry about a potential Sion in your backline here from Otto. KSX is going to be poked off from the high ground. Koi-Fish's backline, though, is falling critically low. Sion gets purpled. No Suzu to stop it. And the Orisa goes down. Everyone for Barnyard here is alive, but KSX having a little pressure on them. The Sigma gets away. And there's a sleeping Otto. And Toaster
they
with
live.
a and gets Sock. And this is... And it hasn't felt like it cost, but 2 minutes have already been burned off the clock here. And Alex staggers withered.
That's a good stagger. That's a really good stagger.
Okay, so
your team's maybe not all with you just yet, but that's a good stagger to get. It'll at least prevent Barnyard or Koi-Fish from pushing a little bit, but you got to be careful with the far spam damage.
I'm worried. Oh, nice rail there.
Good rail.
Alec. Do we see the flying Terra?
I could see it happen.
Quick rush coming in from Gremlin. They want to take this fight quick. They don't want to have any survivors. And, I mean, Koi-Fish didn't even walk past the choke yet, really, so gonna be a quick and easy disengage there as Withered's looking for a good nade angle in the back line. The Ana is gonna have a nano boost. We might see the nano far even. Alec is gonna get naded. And it is a flying Terra, but they get dropped! And Withered's 1 HP gets picked off by Alec. The Flux cannot be canceled. The Fortify, you know, does do a good favor, though. Alec does get picked off as a 4v4. KSX does get sucked. 3v4 here for the side of Koi-Fish. The Orisa gets rocked, and, I mean... the cooldown management, like we were saying, been a little rough there. And now 4 ults on the board for Koi-Fish here. Sion is tired of this Sigma. He's going to go Ram. And Foofy's looking for a barrage. There's no other choice here.
No, you did use your Orisa ult, but I don't hate it.
Fenrir,
you have a lot of ults in hand. Catnap is in, but they're taken out early.
And Otto got picked off early by KSX. Big nade from the side of Tosaurus as well, and... we might see a stagger on Foofy.
We could see a stagger. It depends how much Alec chases it.
Wait, how far are they going? They're going to spawn.
I think they're going.
Okay.
They're going to loop back up by the height.
Caustic.
What?
Sock is off the cat. There's no way to escape. Look what Barnyard has. They have Nano Xion.
They have Nano Xion.
They have Nano Xion. It's Otto. They're going to try to go with their Nano Xion first, however. And KSX gets nanoed instead, trying to keep everyone. Otto can't find anything.
They find Alec.
But
takes a little bit.
Fenrir, the barrage in the back line gets both supports. And that should be a fight win for the side of Koi-Fish. It just, for a second there, it was looking rough. You do need to cap in overtime, but you get your 2.5 minutes. So now it's up to Barnyard for their series hopes to try and hold this second point. And KSX going to go over to the Maga. Try to beat down this Ram a little bit from Sion.
I mean, the Sig was really good for the hold that you had, but I feel like at the end you might have felt that, okay, something isn't working, we got to change something up. And
nice nade.
Good nade. If you feel like the Maga is going to work, that's what's going to work.
Nice
Alec is getting some picks.
Fighting 2 and 3 there with help of slow. I'm just honestly in the middle of this. We gotta give credit to both these Anas. I mean, Withered and Tosaurus doing work on this map. And then, you know, there are some people in chat who are big Withers fans. Like, obviously, I don't talk about support play much. It's hard to tell on the cast, but they've been doing good. And Foofy's gonna be going in the backline. And while they see the members of Koi-Fish split, Barnyard's gonna run in. It's a nice nade though. KSX does get Sion though in the crossfire. KSX gets 2. The Maga's pretty healthy now. And now it's 1:20 left. You haven't crossed the first hard choke of the point. you're looking pretty good for Barnyard. Gonna have to live a little bit for that spawn wave to come back, but you're looking like you're in a pretty good spot.
Yeah, you are looking like you're in a pretty good spot, and I mean, you're holding this area very well. KSX is low.
Sion's purple. Oh, that OC is just to scare Foofy off. No, thank you. No
Yeah,
bars today.
that's really just to get Foofy away from them.
It's going to be the annihilation in the backline. They're nated. They're stopped.
Ooh.
They're slapped. They're gone. It's going to be a Nano KSX, though. The Nano Mulga is going to hurt, but can you find the opening pick? That is the question. You're going to have Gremlin pop in. They cage.
They cage it.
And they forced a Wuyong ult there from the side of Koi Fish, but now it's last fight. You only have a spree. And you're running into 3 ults, Nano Xion or Nano Pharah potentially, and you have nothing to stop this if you're Barnyard. It's last fight. It should feel close, but with the ults that are at hand here, I don't know if this is possible. I mean, Foofy's just going to barrage KSX.
Yeah, Foofy's looking to barrage someone. And you've got both of your DPS hiding in spots so they're not seen right away. There's the barrage, there's the Xion.
Yeah, I think that's just wraps. I mean, Alec does get Foofy, but KSX keeping himself alive. Sockets wanted to... Wait, KSX? Oh, he's nated. Nope. It was looking hopeful there for a second, but that could be wrapped. It was just the ult advantage there. Koi Fish were biding their time, and they bided it well, and they're going to take this series 3-0.
Yeah, a good 3-0 for Koi Fish.
Very close Kings Row, though, from Barnyard. They were close to taking that third map and potentially going on a sweep. But it was just a few issues there on that attack, a few staggers, and then coming down to a few last... It's just, you had to invest so much onto some of those fights where Koi Fish just kind of didn't need to, and that kind of pushed them to the win. So, yeah. I mean, it was pretty quick. It was a close KR, but Oasis Saravasa kind of went to the way of Koi Fish pretty hard there. And now, I mean, good series all in all. Now it's time for MVP. I mean, I am considering giving it to Base just off of the 3K boop kill alone. But I'm kind of pondering. I'm pondering. I mean, everyone played very well. Foofy had some good work on the far on the on-run there. You had Base, you had Sion, who coming in and taking the quick map win. You had Withered. I think the chat will kill me if I don't pick Withered.
Yeah.
But I don't know, Cos. Like, what do you think?
I want to give it to Based, even though they didn't play that second map or that third map, just because of the value that they had on the maps that they did play.
Maybe.
Like they were running the lobby for a couple of those maps.
Yeah. The chat's gonna kill me. They're gonna kill us if we don't pick Withered, but at the same time, you can't deny the value that was gained by the side of Base there on the tank. Withered did have good plays on the Kiri and the Ana.
That is true. It's a hard decision.
But pandering to the fans is for losers.
Yeah.
Pandering to the fans is for losers, I think. I think. We give it. Man, this is so hard. It's so hard.
I know, it's so difficult to make a decision on it.
We're peer pressured.
Yeah.
I'm giving it to Based. I'm giving mine to Based. What do you?
You're giving it to Based? Yeah. I think Based is a fair selection for tonight. For this match tonight.
Let's see the chat in an uproar in the next 3 minutes. I mean, I love good tank play. What can I tell you?
Yeah.
I come back and it's a tank who gets the MVP. Maybe there's
maybe a little bit of favoritism.
Not on purpose. It's just that's all you see. You see the tank, you see the DPS. Seeing support is so hard. We did see it. I just didn't see a
Oh,
lot.
well, definitely. I'll put it this way. They definitely deserve honorable mentions.
They did go on that flank play. Hmm. with who was it there? Was it who went on that flank? Was it Foofy? No. It was Otto. It was Otto.
I don't know.
Hmm. Yeah. But yeah, that's gonna be your MVP for tonight's first match. Remember, this is a rare occurrence. We have 2 matches tonight, guys.
Yeah. And I believe we have a different
Oh,
caster than
no.
me for the next
There's the
match.
rigged. There's the rigged.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Waiting. But yeah, we do have another match coming in, Div 2 with let me Odyssey Ares and what is their name? What Generation? Am I right?
Generation, yes.
I remembered. Okay, so yeah, that and remember that is a Div 2 game. Should be a good one coming up. It should be me in the casting booth again coming up for your next game, but we should also see Tetra making an appearance. So hopefully you'll be excited to see that, and we'll be back soon. Be back
Yeah.
soon,
We'll be
ish.
back soon.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are coming back after a Div 3 game, a 3-0 from Koi Fish, beating Barnyard in a pretty nice 3-0 fashion for them. But with that out of the way, we have a new caster with me today. Caustic has gone back to full production as we have Tetra here.
Yeah, with Ricardo. Don't forget about Ricardo in the back.
Yeah, we don't forget about Ricardo.
remember.
The profile
Of
picture.
course.
It always gets me. All right, but yeah, we have a Div 2 match. I got to cast two divs
Yes.
today, as we have Odyssey Ares versus Generation, and let's just try to get this match underway pretty quickly here. Let's start off with Odyssey Ares' roster here. We have Reverts and Oni on DPS, Dixie on tank, and Griffin and Vay Loves on support, and then lead the way for the Generation there, Tetra.
For Generation, Dalaran, Shun on the DPS, Babo and Tank, and Formazing and Law on the supports.
All right. And then our first map of the night is it going to be Oasis? Yes, it is. Everyone been playing Oasis.
It's a good map. It's in my opinion. It's a good map.
I think it's a good map. It's just I never see it commonly picked.
Well, I think it's. I mean, the control pool currently is Ilios, Oasis, Antarctic. I think Oasis is the only map out of the pool where you can kind of play like whatever you're good at.
That's fair.
I feel like it's a good like hybrid map. I feel like on the other ones, it's like too much brawl or too much dive. I feel like Oasis is like a middle ground between everything. So I think it's just easier to just rely on the map and just choose what you're good at than having to,
Yeah.
not do
And
that.
then double support ban.
I don't.
Huh? I
just
did. Was that
I
allowed?
don't
I
know.
forgot.
Probably
Yeah.
not. Probably not.
I thought. I guess. I didn't know we could ban the same role. That's crazy. Oh, okay. That's
Surge. There we go.
that makes more sense. Oh God, I don't want to watch anymore. Tetra, you can cast by yourself. I'm not watching Malgaslav. Oh, pause.
I got you. I got you, sir. I got you, sir.
I don't want to watch Malgaslav.
I
Go ahead.
remember last season when it was Gibraltar, and I think it's like a hog versus Maga, and you were tweaking for like an hour.
It was bad. Oh
It
no,
was the funniest thing ever.
I remember that game.
Oh
You
my
know, we
god,
don't speak
dude.
about that. We don't speak about that.
Yeah, I get it. I get it.
They'll kill me. Nebula will kill me if they remember that game.
Give you this in a find your house by your doorstep
Yeah.
by tomorrow morning.
But so we started off to see the Maga. It's just gonna be the variations of the Maga and how those are played, because otherwise it's just gonna be pressing W simulator.
Yeah,
There's-
not sure
there's
how Maga
nothing
comps
to-
are though.
There's nothing to say about Maga, man.
Yeah. I mean, it's a good amount of just kind of getting in there, getting aggro, doing your thing.
back.
Got a
Man,
map
go back
reset.
now. The cat wasn't banned.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Okay. So I mean, Soj cat ban, right? I think honestly, cat is annoying. I think getting
Cat
the
is
ban
just
out the
hard,
way. Yeah, I don't know about getting it out the way so early though. Unless Generation is just really like a good cat team, I think banning it so early might hurt you in the long run, because cat is good on like most maps. But I think there might be a place where Cat is way better at than this one. But I don't know, maybe they have a strategy with their bans.
Bro.
But Maga Mirror, it's okay. We'll get through it. We'll get through it.
No, it's fine. It's fine. Production. We just run it. Oh no. I guess we're going on the pause.
Oh shoot.
Man, I can't wait to watch Maga.
I mean, it could be fine. I think it'll mostly rely on the DPS. I think we saw
Yeah,
like
I'm
the
not
two
as a
variations of
Reaper.
it. Yeah, I think it was like Reaper Shion on Generation, and I think
Cast.
on the other side it was like Class Sim. Might be like a cast like Tracer. It might be just be a TP out of spawn. It's not best guess. But
There are rarely sim comps played, I'd say.
yeah, Sim's always that character that's a bit just difficult. Kind of move
Yeah,
around.
it's like
especially if
Cat
you aren't
that takes a
feeling it.
lot more.
Okay, well,
We've
new
gone
map.
through every. Okay.
I get it.
So Shion, Maga, Reaper. Unless they actually are just running the sim, which would be surprising. Oh, Griffin's trolling us.
As they should.
I'm just if we do see the cat ban, that just means it's gonna be a Lucium your way. Oh, it's for Mason gonna run the Mizu?
Are they running? I mean, I saw them pick. They might run. If they run a spawn with Mizuku Juno with Reaper, Shion, and Maga, I don't know how to feel about that. I think it's like
I mean,
kind
you
of
get speed.
you get speed, but like is the front line gonna be as strong as like a Cashion Naga. I mean,
I guess
probably,
they just
yeah.
chain whoever they want to run down.
Yeah,
I
true.
mean, if Reverts gets chained, he's dead.
Yeah, right.
And in the previous match, we kind of saw the effect of Cass into the Maga comp is a little rough, just for the fact of, hey, I'm gonna get ran down.
Right, yeah.
But it's just gonna be Odyssey here playing for their gas. I mean, you have it.
The speed,
Good
yeah, speed
range.
boost too from Lucio. Also.
Yeah. But you do have the speed ring from Generation. It's gonna just be a really, really long neutral fight here. Nothing really going to happen yet, though. The Malga's gonna finally run in. Shun is half HP, Valbo half as well. Gonna be the run in from Valbo. The Malgas are both crit, but Dixie gets the care, and Valbo falls on the point. Point finally gonna get capped here, and boop kill! Boop kill. Griffin dies for it, but I mean, worth it.
No, wait, did they get boop killed? No, they didn't. They're back.
Oh, wait,
what?
Bike?
What?
Bike
How?
cover? Bike cover.
Maybe. That's kind of tough.
Really?
That's kind of cool.
I didn't know that. Okay, I thought they were too far down.
Yeah, I thought so too. I'm surprised the bike made it that far up. But I think Ares played a fight pretty well. I think just kind of playing slower. They have a better neutral comp. I think Generation, like once they go in, I think Ares have an easier time just kiting and then having the cast and Xian, just having that, range damage. Also like the Kiriko and Lucio, it's a lot of range that Generation to get past.
And if this fight, if you are the side of Odyssey Ares, you do get the flip here, but you're kind of just playing for Velov's rush. Because if you get that rush, it's pretty much a fight win because Generation doesn't have their supportals to stop it. It is unfortunate that you give the flip though. Velov does get the rush. Dixie's half HP. And Dixie falling critically low. Has to use the Suzu, and we do not
rush?
rush. Yeah, there we go.
There we go.
Does it be the Mizuki ult though? They buy time for Generation to get ults of their own. Galaran does go down though. Dixie falls. It's a noon in the back line. It doesn't get anything. The Fan the Hammer after, however, definitely does. Oni gets the cleanup as well. And quick cleanup there from Reverts. And you do get 33% though. I mean, you wish you could have had that on your side and have like last fight territory there, but yeah.
Happens. I think that fight, the cage, they used the Mizuki cage. I think they relied on it too much to deny that rush, and now they don't have it. And I think with them having a cage now this fight as well, with Cage and Xian, don't mind you. I mean, it's a cage fight though. That'd be a brawly one.
I mean, the Ray is kind of the problem here, because if you Ray in the cage, it's just going to be the beat any time of the day. It's going to be a quick Blossom though. The Blender doesn't get a kill with a cleanup after Will. It kind of seems to be the fashion of this match so far. The big ult's not gonna get the kill, but definitely gonna force out all the cooldowns. But that is every single ult possible from Generation there, and it kind of leaves you in a pretty rough spot. As you have this free from Xian, and Oni does as well. So it's just gonna be a matter of who can get the opening cooldowns forced to go in. Valbo does run in, already has to use their rush. The Xians are in the back line. And Oni got a little lost. Reverts, though, picks off 2. It's a 3v3 now with the help of Formazing and Shun getting the cleanup. And Shun's gonna get 3. It's another trade, though. Shun just can't catch Oni here on the Xian. Well, everyone's 1 HP. Dixie's by themselves, though, and Valbo's back in this fight. Generation should just be able to keep their point contested. This fight's still going though. There's a new coming back from Reverts. There they go. They're looking for Law. They're looking for something. They should get the flip off of this, and they do. And now it's going to be shooting in close to a Blossom. Law falls half HP. 70% accounting here for the side of Odyssey Ares. And Velov does have the rush now. And the stun is whiffed. The Reaper gets one, but gets traded out. Stayed up a little too early. Velov's not going to pop the rush yet. The Shion's half HP. Galaran goes down with the help of Oni. And now it's another 3v3. And there's the rush. This point is not gonna get flipped. You have Dixie on the point, should be able to get a cage. Oni gets Law in the back line. And it's just, this fight's still going. I have nothing to try. It's the cage to sustain. Gonna get rid of Galaran, hopefully. But there's a Blossom in the cage. It gets 2. It gets the flip, and you're gonna use the Kakai Sanctuary, so you do have a Ray on the way. 15% to go to touch here, and you have no ults if you're Odyssey Ares, and there's a Reaper in your backline. Goodbye, Reverts, but Oni gets Galaran. And Oni cannot get the touch. I don't know who's gonna get it. Might have to be Griffin. Maybe Dixie? Dixie gets it, but Griffin, maybe a little bit of miscommunication there, which leaves the Lucio to not be able to build beat whatsoever. And it's just cleanup on this first round now. At least it should be. As yeah, Reverse gets burned down, and Generation is going to take round 1. I mean, kind of on the back of Shun there in those mid fights.
Mhm. I think for Ares, I think honestly there, like the first fight was kind of a good example of how they should play. I think just kind of playing slow, picking the damage. I know you have a Maga, but I think it's still better if you play most of the time, like just play second and just like force cooldowns and force space and necessarily like take a hard fight. I think they just like got a bit too aggro sometimes, like realizing they're on Maga, Maga mirror. They decided to take more aggressive fights when their team comp around the Maga is a bit more slow, a bit more pokey, and also like a bit more sustainable too. Compared to Generation, which is kind of like an all-in team comp with like the exception of Mizuki, who can, kind of be in and out. Having the Reaper Shion, like that's really aggressive. That's a really aggressive DPS line with the Juno ring. If you're in there, you're kind of stuck in there for Generation. And I think it was just keeping themselves in there with Generation. And so over time, these fights would just go towards their way.
Yeah.
I mean, at this point though, same team comps, and they're kind of matching the same exact spots, the high ground.
Yeah, and Ares is able to get there first and quickly get the high ground taken. Which is, I mean, if any team needs the high ground here, it's definitely Odyssey Ares, just because you have the Cassidy here from Reverts. It's going to be a quick Maga run in from Valbo, and they fall critical. Galran and Griffin get traded out, however. It's just a long map flip here from both sides. Reverts is able to pick off Law, though. Shun's 1 HP, and so is the music here for 4 Amazing. This fight should go the way of Odyssey Ares, but Valbo is still alive, able to get Reverts, but it should just be long remaining. Oni gets the care from Baylevs. And there you go. Ares will take that first fight.
I think Ares, I was a bit worried about them that first fight because of how they took it. Like they all kind of went on the high ground, which I think for taking it is fine. But once you get the high ground, I feel like now it's time to split your team up a little bit. Not too much, but get some space around the map a little bit. Generation don't really have that space control, so they should be utilizing that and kind of being a bit more aggressive on the particular angles. Yeah. But I think either way, it's fine. I think Generation, no, I think the way to play that was fine. I think, just over time, Ares got split, found the picks, and the win in the fight.
Yeah, and then you do have some good angles here from the side of Generation, but contesting a Mulga off of a high ground is going to be a little difficult, so Reverse kind of has free reign to do whatever he wants. But Shun, however, just got a TP in, gets stunned, and yeah, get bullied a little bit. Same thing with Valbo, runs in, gets counter stomped by Dixie, and I think that was just a premature engagement there by the side of Shun. TPs, get stunned, shot.
Just instantly, yeah. I mean, Reaper gameplay, am I right?
Yeah. It is going to be a big ult fight coming up here, though. Odyssey Ares, however, does have the ults in their favor, at least. Well, because you're going to have the cage and the music heal from Generation, but Odyssey Ares is basically close to everything here. And in the middle of the cage or the rush, you should be able to clean up your beat and Shion spree. And they're going to not give the flip this time. Actually, they do. They give the flip. It's going to be a quick cage from Dixie. Shun is in that cage. It's going to be a firefight in there. Law and Valbo both go down, though. The sustain is gone here for the side of Generation. And this lonesome around 15% is probably all they're going to get for that fight. It is good to take it away from the side of Ares, though, so you don't have to go into potentially 86% of where could that have been. And you didn't use a single ult, so you should have a pretty nice retouch here.
You should, in theory, be able to win this fight here. I mean, I think Generation, as long as they like kind of just counter, because they're very going to play first with ultimates. I think as long as they counter engage, I think they'll be fine.
Oh, here goes Valbo, pops the cage. It's counter time though. It's a blossom. It's a beat. It's just a scrap fight. Everyone throwing haymakers. Shun's able to get the cleanup though. The Reaper in the cage, able to tear up pretty well in those close quarters in that little tiny hallway. But you did have to use 3 ults there. You luckily do get the Ray from Law here eventually, with Galran having the Shion spree. And no support ults from Odyssey Ares, so if they get caught out early here, like on the rotation, it might be wraps.
Yeah, and I'm also too just kind of setting up for this Deadeye is going to be a bit challenging by itself because Generation have a lot of burst with the Reaper and Shion and Maga, and so I think just getting these ults set up in position on the side of Ares might be a bit difficult playing against that team comp, but
for sure. And there's the early Ray. Dixie's already critical. Reverse is going to use the Noon to just kind of get rid of the Ray value. And Dixie's going to go for an aggressive play here. Look for the Maga. Does some damage, but no finishing blow. And the spree, with the help of Shun there, is going to be able to quickly get the pick it needs. But now you're ultless for Generation. I mean, Noon for Ray Shion. You'll take that if you're Odyssey Ares. And now it's last fight. You should be able to build maybe another cage in the mid fight, and you have Oni's Spree, and
Reaper
Reverts is
switch.
gonna go to the Reaper. Yeah, they're
I
just gonna
actually
match.
don't hate that. I don't hate that.
I like it,
I actually do
honestly.
like that. Yeah.
Reaper's just so good in these mid fights and bursting down Valbo to help out Dixie. But Dixie's taking a lot of poke damage there. Gonna fall critical early and not gonna really be able to get their armor back. Life for Valvo. Oni's gonna go in though. And the Sprig is chain! The chain downtown from 4 Amazing. Reverse is gonna try to walk him down, but this firefight, everyone's split here for the side of Odyssey Ares. You were planning to walk up and run in, but I mean, now you have a cage left for Dixie. It's a quick fight. Shun has the Blossom in the cage. Dixie does not die until now. And now it's just, yeah, Shun gets the cleanup. And that fight single-handedly was won by 4 Amazing. Just one simple chain.
I was gonna say before, I'm like, I don't really know about I feel like Mizuki hasn't really done much this game. I feel like Mizuki's been like kind of just like there.
He's kind of the neutral guy.
Yeah, right.
The fear of Mizuki.
Yeah, right. And but I think though, even then, like, I think the fear Mizuki was almost ignored from Ares. I feel like they didn't really care about the Mizuki. And I think, like, you know, fair enough. I don't think it was doing all that much. Or I do think it wasn't like, you know, a crazy pop-off character. It's kind of just like you said, just like a neutral, like, you know, casual. But then you also forget Mizuki does things like that sometimes, where they just stop an entire ult with a single ability. Exactly, right? And I think, you know, that's kind of why you have it sometimes, you know, trusting in your player to hit those chains and hit those abilities and go for those type of plays where that can win you the fight. And that was a perfect example. Push Generation now at a 2-0, 1-0 lead in the series. And now Odyssey Ares gets map choice.
Yeah. I mean, Odyssey Ares did ban the cat. So
yes,
wherever you go here, I think you do not want to fight the cat, if I had to guess. Because you wasted your cat ban. And if you ban a character like cat that's so currently prevalent, I think you need to win those. But if not, if we get a look at the pat pool, we just have to find something where cat isn't as good. Even if half the time nowadays it is cat just dropping somebody, mainly a tank, on the hit scan's head.
No.
It's great for me. I love it.
I could imagine. You do.
Maybe somewhere like Neon Junction. Or
I was thinking, like, I feel like a Neon Junction or maybe like an Atlas debatably could work. I think New Junk be a good one too. I feel like it's one of those two, or maybe Atlas.
Escort's just torture.
Escort's a no. Escort and push, you cannot play again. Like, you have to wait. You have to at least win a map before you can push it. I think push and Escort's. Yeah, dude. Esperanto, you do not want to play against Cat and Esperanto, or low key like Colosseo too. Colosseo Cat is scary.
You can hide on the roofs. You can hide against the walls. I'd say maybe even a Midtown, but you might just be able to break first point with Cat Bastion.
I don't know. I feel like Cat or Midtown is like one of those things, but I feel like after first point it's not as good. But first point definitely is like a first like mid Cat.
But like if almost all these maps, you can get away with the Cat.
That's also true.
We did see both teams start on the Maga. That just might be the series we're gonna have, unfortunately.
Oh man, you might cry.
I might, honestly. I mean, I think realistically, if both teams want to run the Maga here, if you want to play the variation that Odyssey Ares is playing with your Cassidy, maybe not NJC because it's too close quarters, but maybe Atlas.
I feel like Atlas, like, if they're trying to play a map that like is still brawly without having Cat involved, I feel like Atlas could be a good one.
Because I feel like you can definitely like too open for the Cat.
Yeah.
I feel like Atlas is the good middle ground, or maybe Neon Junction. I think it's just I didn't know how to feel about it to start when it came out, but I like the map. I think I like it.
I think it's just a better King's Row in my opinion.
I don't know. That first point does suck a little bit.
I mean, King's Row first point does suck too.
It's just my fuck. It was just my I think it was my first few ranked games on it. People just went Widow, sat on the attacker spawn, just shot me.
Oh my gosh!
You know how boring that is?
Remind me. I know how boring it is, man. I went through it. I know.
But I think I've grown on them. I think their map's grown on me. It's pretty fun. I'm expecting a Flashpoint though. We've been seeing Maga a lot.
Yeah.
And Flashpoint's just Maga the game mode.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I'm thinking it's like a flashpoint, probably like a new Junker Atlas. I think Servas is a no go, like you said. I think
But
Cat is
everyone,
way too good on that
oh
map.
yeah, there we are.
Okay, I mean, we were there.
You
We're half
mentioned it.
right. Yeah, we mentioned it exactly. You mentioned it. Okay, I mean, I think Maga's still good in the odd junction. Like you said, I think Cat is just not as good. It's still
We could,
doable, but
we could see a Sigma.
that's true.
Let's
Sig
see a
is good
Sigma.
as well.
I love me some Sigma gameplay.
I do.
Um,
I love Sigma.
my question is, what do you ban here? Because they Odyssey Ares seem kind of uncomfortable to play into the Reaper matchup. So maybe
Yeah.
you get rid of that, especially on a map like this where you can kind of just TP behind walls. You don't see them, and then your backlane gets one shot. So maybe we see the Reaper ban.
I think that I honestly I wouldn't be surprised. Maybe they can even look to ban like the Mizuki because I know
Yeah, I mean,
Generations
this is
played
a
that a
very
bit.
good Mizuki map. Yeah, I don't.
Out the way could be a good one, but I
But
don't.
maybe
I
there's
feel
just
like
this
Reaper
cat
makes more
ban.
sense. Yeah,
Maybe he
uh,
just the Mizuki ban and they just play cat anyways, and then it's just dropping Mug on people.
that's true. They definitely could have just played Mizuki because Guy was banned. That is
Dude,
a good
I'm so
point.
scared for Nebula when Demon is released. They're gonna just drop cats on people. They're just gonna drop people.
I might say from the comp games and also World Cup being on and
Dude, no,
watching
World
that.
Cup has been okay. Off topic while we wait to go into this map. World Cup has been amazing.
It has. Well, the first day was rough because all the pauses, but second and third day have been really good.
Like,
They've been really
there's
good.
Australia upset, the France reverse sweep, the USA Sweden
That was
game last
crazy.
night was good.
That was a good one too. Luke Mino with the play on Zoro midair. Oh my god, that was big. Not yet, bro. Have you saw that play?
Wait.
Was
we do see the Sigma.
I'm down with that.
Okay, Lucio ban makes sense for Generation. We did see, both teams were running Lucio, but you just don't want to, you want to force them onto this cat duel, I suppose.
Hmm.
And then the May ban is interesting. Maybe they did some scouting.
That's what I'm thinking. Probably just some scouting stuff that they noticed.
just-
Either that or maybe Odyssey Ares is not good against May. But I feel like it's one of those things where it's like, does Generation even play May to ban it? Maybe that's a scouting thing. Maybe they.
Odyssey was just like a throwaway ban. May's good here.
Yeah, maybe that too. I mean, I think they
running
got
out
first
of it?
ban, right?
Okay, they're not running out of this, right? Wait, is Oni
Not there.
like Sierra? No.
Oh, they're running
Okay.
fair.
Alari, okay, they're gonna match the match in the poke, unless we see data here from reverts. No, Zarya with double head scan. I can see it. It's just gonna be a matter of really pressuring out Valbo. But
Or like Loki having Sojourn go in and just forcing a bubble on them.
I am just worried about, you have no real angle clearing potential here. Unless you just send like 3 onto one angle, but then Lobster gets split off like that and gets rocked in the face and is gone. Yeah, when you see the Zarya, you expect to see like the Reaper or the Vendetta, but Lobster? You seeing this? He's not Hog.
Oh, I was like, what are you talking about? Why are you freaking out? Low-key, I don't hate it. Nah, hold on. Let him cook. Let him cook now. Watch this.
Wait.
Let them cook. Let them cook.
Oh, whoa. Rock. I feel like 4 amazing.
Dang! What'd I tell you?
I feel like the cat here, I don't know what the purpose is. Maybe it's just like help clear angles a little. Like, obviously you've been seeing cat played, but it's just been dropping people, really. It's used for the tether. They don't just get shown, and that they somehow broke. They at least broke the choke with Hog. Oni's gonna have Ebola. Daedalus has the 4 amazing.
They would have that sleep. They would have hit that.
They would have hit that. And now, I mean, Tetra, half of the time bank's already been burned. It's at 2 minutes.
Yeah, and they've done
Galaran gets reverts. I don't know how you break this now with ults in play. Lock and just rush, and Lobster will fall over. You're relying on your spam here from Odyssey Ares, but Generation's just playing a more well-rounded poke comp. I mean, they got Sigma. We got Hog on the enemy team.
That's all you need. All you need is Sigma. Automatic win.
And doesn't even need to use any cooldowns there. Rock him down 10. That's a nanoed Hog. But what will they do in the face of a rush? Here comes the sun. It does hit the back line. The catnap does hit Lobster, and this chaotic fight, it's gonna be Odyssey Ares coming out on top. I mean, Ares is the god of war. Makes sense. Makes sense.
Bro, they're looking scrappy fights. That's their favorite thing.
And Shun gonna press Q, dude.
Ult it. Nah, man, I would have done that.
Nah, he would have got 5. He would have got 5.
Nah, 100% he would have got 5.
Even though Blossom only does 500 damage, it would have killed him.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. But from watching that though, I think one of the main things, I think this cat, like, I can see the vision behind cat. I think, you know, if you're not gonna play the carry team, I think you just play kind of like a tracer. I think the issue though is that they're playing Ana and Ahri. That counters cat pretty hard, and because you have no one to really play with you, you're kind of like by yourself, and you can't really poke anything because you're just getting shot at the air. And so I do think I agree. Like I think they need to switch out the cat to some extent. Maybe go like a Ahri themselves or something. Mizuki could be really good against the hog too, or not against the hog, like the Reaper.
Stop the Bola, you can stop the whole hog, you can stop the OC, and Valbo's just gone. Speaking of the OC, reverse sliding in, gonna be able to get one onto the Sigma there, and Shun gone.
Hey.
I will say, I think the Alari is just a response to the cat. I don't think you are really going to see Alari too often. So, oh man, I just realized Odyssey Ares, they invested heavily into that fight. They only got.
Oh my god, yeah, they used 3 ults, yeah.
I mean, to be fair, Bull is. Oh, good.
Hey, okay.
Amazing.
I mean, come on. Come on.
But I will say, Bola is not really an ultimate. It's kind of like Bull saying, "Oh, to get Shun. Okay, no, you just win this fight." Oh, almost a snag by the Roadhog. And I think if you're generation, I will say, fighting this, like, honestly, like what we said in the booth here, it looks a little easier. But for generation, it's like, for Valbo, you need to manage your shield, like perfectly. Because it's either going to be gone from the spam, and then you get hooked, or you use it for the hook, and you get spammed down. And Shun's able to get Lobster there. It's going to be a Nano Sigma, even though after you get the opening pick. And you're going to get the fight cleanup. I just don't know if you needed that.
I think it might have been a miscom, panicle, one of the two.
I just...
Yeah, I agree, though.
Odyssey's Ares comp, though, it is just pressure. But I feel like this point is the new Numbani third.
Especially having a Reaper, too.
Yeah.
Having Shun and the Reaper, having, like, also the cat, too, to some extent. I think having those twin angles pressuring... That's annoying.
What's crazy is Kiri isn't banned and we don't see her.
That's what I was thinking. So I'm like, we were playing Hog and you're not playing Kiri.
Galaran didn't check his corners. And there's a Hog. There's a Blossom in the back line. It's Oni. And there are no DPS here on the side of Odyssey Ares. The cat is stalling the point, as they do. Vayloves does get Shun here, and actually they lose this fight. You lose Valbo and you have to run out. 2.5 minutes on the clock. If you win this next fight for Odyssey Ares, we come out with a pretty nice time bank. I mean, just capping this map is good.
Hard enough, yeah. And they have a lot of ults to work with it, like you said. I mean, you have 5 ults coming out this fight. As long as they get value with 2 of them, or 1 of them even.
He is getting ready to clear out the high ground. And Valbo goes Maga. I am scared if I'm Valbo, just because Vayloves has the nade. I mean, if you get hooked and naded, you're just dead. No Suzu to save you. We might see Nano Alari also, by the way, off top. I really want to see that. Nano Sun.
That'd be cool.
In this day and age. Oni looking for the Bola on the off angle. Valbo falling critically low. And early catnap. It doesn't grab Lobster. They do. They're naded and they are gone. That is a benefit of the cat. You build your ult so fast, and if you hit somebody with it, they're probably dead.
Oh. Yeah, I think that was good patience though. On the side of
stagger on.
Yeah, that's a good stagger.
Fair enough.
I was gonna say though, that was a pretty good fight on the side of Generation. I think just taking that fight slow. Odyssey has so many ultimates, and they kind of just like sat around and waited. And I think it's made it easier for Generations to farm ultimates and just like realize what they could do in a moment. I think Ares, I mean, they have ultimates still. They have a pressure on them. They gotta like walk in with an ultimate fast, because allowing Generation to farm these ultimates, play slow, you're giving them time to react, and you don't want that if you're playing a team comp like that. But the Hog, only switch to D.Va now, which is better than the Hog.
It is unfortunate that walking into these, like the Reaper sitting on the high ground or in the backline, it seems. It's just like there's so many hard angles to push through here on the side here of Generation. Oh, it's gonna be the OC though. Is that Galaran's nanoed? They take the sun. They just take the sun. And do they... Oh, wait, Oni in the back line gets 2.
Shun with 3.
All right, Shun does get the hold. At this point, it's just so difficult.
Yeah, I mean, they're switching off the Freya now and Xian. I do think that's better. I think it's just Maga, though. Maga is just really hard to deal with. I mean, he got lucky with the anti-kill, but is that going to happen every fight?
Probably not.
Another Kiriko? That's not. Both Kirito's Kiriko, though. I know, I'm surprised.
It is a very difficult point to cap just with the angles that you have. And you do have like a cage catnap, a cage blossom. Also, you do need to be a little wary of Alevs here with the oh nope, it's just the defense matrix out, and Shun's gonna press Q right about now. Outside of the cage, so they can't get shot. There's the bomb. Lobster will get a kill. No. The remake gets 2? They got 2?
What?
Wait.
Did they touch?
If there's a retouch?
No, there might not be.
No, dude. Wait, they get it. Reverse is back. Shun's dead. Shun's dead. No way, right? No, okay.
Nah,
okay.
no way. Nah, no way. No way.
Wait, there's a nade. Reverse is alive. Reverse gets 4 amazing. It's an auto on the point now. Valev's. That was scary. I was scared there from Generation there for a second.
Yeah, no, that was a little close. That was honestly way too close, to be honest.
Double mech stomp? Hey, bingo cards. Fill them out. That's just my god.
Yeah, that was real close. But I mean, either Ares did get 2 points. They got 2 points. Pretty
good.
Pretty decent chunk of third as well. I think Generation just their team comp. They got changed it out a little bit. It got a lot better. I think Mag is also just like really good, and I think having that cat by 4 amazing, which by the way played really good on that third point. A lot of good cat ultimates, good engages. I think just overall pretty solid gameplay before amazing. Gotta call that out. Also Shun just getting like a walking 2K 3K. Also I gotta call that out too.
And I'm just still stuck on the mech stomp, man. It just happened. It's so funny. Like I don't think anybody thought Lobster was gonna live. Like, oh yeah, just kill baby. And then like they're scared of the bomb. They have to kill the baby after the bomb. But you see, there's this neat thing called mech. If only Demon Mech had that much damage.
I know.
It only does
no. What? No. Let's not even imagine that.
I will.
What? Nah. We shouldn't imagine that, man. We shouldn't imagine that.
It's an Iron Man suit flying onto her, dude. What do you want? It's a Gundam.
Yeah, true.
Also, we see Daedalus on that nice little high ground there. Nice to see that being utilized. As Shun is going to start off on the far to start here, actually. This is a little bit of a risky count from Generation, because Daedalus, never mind. Or Shun just get Daedalus. I need to shut up.
Alright.
But I was going to say, you just have a lot of pressure with the double hit scan from the side of Odyssey Ares. But Velov's going to get ran down, and yeah, there's no chance we're contesting this point. That's just immediate. Okay. Thank you, direct hits on Farah.
Shun might be the GOAT.
Shun might just be. Oh,
bang. Okay, alright, Shun.
Cap and Lobster's just gonna match the Maga. He says, nope, I'm done with you guys. I'll play your game.
It's understandable.
Oh man, I forgot how long Neon Junction's first point is. I think it's like the longest to cap.
Does it? It does feel kind of long.
Each hybrid has different cap time.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
So now 5 minutes 20 on the clock. I mean, Generation is just kind of playing for their neutral, and then whenever their trigger to go in is activated, you're just gonna see 5 running it in, because 4 amazing on the cat, and I mean, it's gonna be pretty nice to pressure them out here, because you do kind of beat Odyssey Ares on the spam damage just because you have Farah. Lobster's critically half here on this Maga. I mean, it's really going to be rough to find a good engage. Oh my god, 4 amazing goes 1 HP. Good shots from Oni there. But it's just like, who can you truly run down if you're Odyssey Ares here?
Nobody. Really?
The Fury, the Stoj.
Maybe.
Reverse does not care. Middle of the rush, shoots down Law. Reverse gets 2 with the OC. Gonna be huge, and it's gonna be owning Nano to live, and the barrage gets shut down. And there's the cleanup. Okay. I guess it's just a matter of the waiting game for Odyssey Ares. Just don't take damage and let Generation walk into you.
I mean, Generation, their team comp is very good at taking angles, right? I mean, they have the Pharah, the Cat, the Kiriko, the Sojourn, even to an extent. And so I think it's just, yeah, right. So I think Ares just kind of have to like play together, play a little slow, not get too greedy, and just wait for Generations to kind of just go in and then just like destroy Vabo. I mean, you know, attempt to. They do have the Suzu.
Shoot! Goodbye.
Shots.
Thank you, Oni.
Shots
There
at
he
Oni.
goes. Oh, wait, Reverts is standing out in the middle of nowhere. Gatherin's able to get the pick. No, it's a 4v4, and Shun gonna make the decision to go back to this Reaper. I don't hate it one bit.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's just such a good brawl opportunity. Who got dragged in? It's a cage stops the catnap. Good job, Elbow, and it's gonna be the Ray. It's gonna be the Noon in 2. OC from Galaran. Where is this Sojourn? And the Noon gets Valbo. And it's gonna be trades back and forth, but Revert shuts down the enemy Sojourn. And this second point hold is starting to look really, really nice from his side of Odyssey Ares.
The guys didn't kind of play slow, took their time. I think Oni getting the first pick on Shun there, you know, it really made it good because I mean, it became a 4v5 and Shun was just there a bit too late. To switch to Tracer,
okay.
I don't think that's bad. I don't think I mind that. I think that might be good. Yeah, but I think
how long you have to rotate. That's all.
Yeah, that is important.
That they just go through the train though. It's fine. I will say, good play by Lobster to cage the catnap. That probably saved them that fight. Because that was the backline hit. There, as Shun's trying to go into the backline, can't find an opening target to run down on. Valvo's also in the backline here. You might just see a flip. No, reverse is the target though. They know they have overclock, and Shun gets a quick a pistol to the head. Shun does get killed though. Velov's trying to get this nano boost, but Oni gets 2, and Lobster gets Valvo. Oni, with these opening picks, is doing wonders right now for Ares.
Keeping them in the game, keeping them in the game by getting shots, you know, especially when you need them the most. Oni's there. Being an Oni just like in the myths. And now, Bastion switch. For Kagasi. I mean, one of the things though is that they are playing against Ana and Cass with the Cat Bastion. So I do think, and Maga too, right? So I do think even though they're on it, it's not gonna be as strong as you know it's gonna be. That was cool. I thought they were gonna get hit by that.
Okay, we do have Nano OC on the field though. It's gonna be down to this placement of Law's Rush, trying to punish out maybe Lobster. Minute 30 left to go though. I mean, just because of how fast you cap burst, you still have such a good time bank on you. Reverse critical, Lobster gets the nano boost, and no picks have been found. It's a very neutral, happy fight. Lobster low, and it's a big nade in the backline though. The Suzu is a little late, and now it's a cage from Lobster, keeping Valbo trapped in there. He's gonna take a nap, hold that pulse, and kill Shun. Oh, and he rolls into him. Reverse gets 2 with the disruptor shot, and that was just kind of aura from Oni. That's kind of
Loki. Loki. Not gonna. I mean, these levels though. They did use the cage that and the overclock. All they have is Junavolt, which against Babo's cage will be really strong.
Maybe. I mean, you will at least break the cage. There is the danger of the catch cage, because, you know, it's unironically a really good combo just because you can get the big stuns in the middle of that fight, especially in the Maga duel, to where you can just lose their armor. Are they just going to drop Valbo? Oh! Come here, backline. He's crit, though. I
don't think they hit anything.
He's purple. He's one. He's Suzu'd. Lobster gets pulled in, and Velos takes a bit to go down. Daedalus gonna pop the Ray a little late there, but wait, Lobster's alive! The Maga lives! And he's gonna burn it all down! Valbo gets a few, but you know what? Risky Ray,
2 seconds left.
Risky reward. Shun's gonna be able to get away to get this next retouch. 10 seconds left to go. Valbo goes over to the emergency Zarya, and now we have the artillery strike in from Galaran. You need to find something here, and it has to probably be Velos before that nano becomes available.
I think they touched too early.
I don't think they touch at all.
No, they touched too early. They touched too early. Oh my god, the rookie mistake.
And the Bastional kills the Ana too. What? Oh my god, we're gonna have a close series on her.
They touched at 4 seconds.
No.
When it's supposed to be 3. You're supposed to touch at 3 seconds. That's like one of the first things you learn when it comes to touching on any OT fight.
Or a flashpoint.
Or 5. Yeah. 5
or 5. Depending on the map.
Yeah,
but
true.
That is good play from Odyssey Ares. They cleaned it up.
I think Oni stepped up to the plate. I think Oni
Bro,
was.
he stepped up
Yeah,
to the plate
Oni
and hit
was
a home run.
definitely.
He hit a home
Yeah,
run.
Oni was definitely keeping them in the game. I think Oni, you know, look at especially like getting the picks on like Shun when they're playing the Farah, and then also just overall like the one. I think it was like the fight before or after that Farah clip where they just got like a 2K kind of just like in the middle of them. I think just having a player that is able to step up to the plate, like you said, and get a home run pretty consistently is always a good thing to have. You know, having that star player in there. You know, the only thing is, you know, how long can they do that for? I do think Generation had a better pre-fight. I think it was just when the fight did start, you know, they kind of just fumbled.
Individual plays
So
really came out.
yeah, yeah, but it's like, you know, can you really rely on that to keep you
No.
in the entire series?
Absolutely not. But I will say it's very good that Aries pulled that out when they did, just because going into match point is you never want to be there, right?
Mm-hmm.
So being able to even this out, it's basically 0-0 tied game, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
So it's now at a flashpoint. We see that Generation wants to play this cat. Can't really get away with it on Neon Junction as we see, because maybe it's just the playstyle they were going for. But I think that opens up, like, look at the maps we have left. We have all of Escort, we have Push, and we even have Hybrid. I think it's now cat time.
I think for Amazing played really good on that on the Junction, even though they lost. For Amazing had a really good cat. I mean, throughout the entire thing. And so now that cat, like you said, cat's gonna be better on like a Cervasa or like Esperanza. I don't know. Like, yeah, the cat's at the cage now.
And I mean, I am shocked we did not. Oh wait, hold up for everybody. Also worrying about World Cup. Those matches just started. Make sure to watch our stream, obviously, but go watch the other one too. You need drops. Make sure you get your drops.
Always got it on. Always got it on while I'm playing.
Canada and Spain are playing right now. Honestly, I think it might be a banger. Anyways, back to Nebula. I just had to mention that in case people forgot. And so, coming into map 3, what map do you think we see? Because we're seeing Odyssey Ares seems to like a little bit of the. Oh yeah, I forgot we're going to break. Hold up, I forgot, ladies and gentlemen. We are going to a quick 5-minute break. Dude, this match has been good. What do you want? All right, we'll be back momentarily.
Nah, nothing.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are coming back into your Div 2 match with Odyssey Ares versus Generation. I mean, Tetra, we've had a nice first two games. I mean, we're not even at a 2-0. We're at a 1-1. It's so nice to see for once.
It's been a good one. It's been a good one, especially like both maps not being like, you know, 3-0s. Yeah, they've been pretty close like maps. So I'm excited. I'm excited to see what the maps we get.
And speaking of maps, map 3. Ooh, I see it. That's Dorado.
Dorado.
That is kind of Cat City.
Low key. I also think it's one of the maps we could probably get away with not playing. I mean, Odyssey Ares are not, you know, they're not strangers to running Iari, which I think Iari is a good pick against it. Also Ana. So I do think it can help a little bit. But either way, Cat is still one of the best characters in the game. And for Amazing, they show us on Neon Junction kind of, you know, why they are.
I do wonder if we see some interesting strategies come out here. I feel like, ow, my knee. Sorry, hit my desk. I feel like Dorado's a map where you can do some interesting things. Like you can honestly just send like a Reinhardt or like some shield tank on point, and what are you gonna do?
Right. Yeah. I mean, nothing really.
I mean, maybe we see even the Mongol on Dorado, which I don't think we'll see, but who knows, right?
I mean, yeah, I mean, if you see like a Maga, if they're like comfortable playing Sim, Maga Sim could be like a choice they could make. I don't think it'd be bad or good. It's just a choice.
Yeah, it's like you just sit the Mog on point, hide in corners, wait for something to happen. Yeah. But let's get ooh, Eerie is out.
Carry and Cat. Okay, so four Mazen are definitely gonna play Cat.
We're going the Ana Cat. I think both teams.
Yeah. I mean, either that or Daedalus does go Iari, but I'm pretty sure we're gonna see the Ana Cat.
I do not blame a generation for banning Cast. Get Oni off that character. Get him off.
Agreed.
Oh, okay. Seg Mirror is that? Are we gonna see Baptiste?
They're walking out of spawn on Bap, or are you just sitting in spawn beside?
Wait, we actually Bap and Ash gameplay in the big 2-6. No. I'm so no.
They're switching.
Daedalus, please.
Oh, they don't know. They're trying to decide. I think.
Freya. Yeah.
They are playing Bap.
Bap.
Holy crap.
Wait, this is called the "you are not playing Cat Bash" comp. Oh my God.
Yeah, basically. I mean, I kind of figured they're gonna try to counter the Cat. I didn't think it was gonna be Bap. I thought it was gonna be Iari because I thought the Iari from Daedalus was not bad. So
maybe just having Lamp, just something.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
I am worried about Valbo just getting dropped up on the high ground as everyone's going over here on the coast as Shun's just gonna be able to hold cart, and with the Kiri ban. I think Tetra, it comes down to Velovs and Law here, mainly. Like, Cat Bastion, yeah, but, like, if one of these Anas hits a big nade, what can you do?
Yeah. I mean, the difference between them is that for Amazing is on Cat. And Cat Ana is a good combo, not because they're good individually, but, like, together. You know, fly Cat in, get a nade on, and then, you know, like, stuff like that is also really strong. It's good ult to use, but a good combo.
Valbo's low, but gets Velovs, and the backline's already been taken up. Yeah, Valbo gets the height, walks it down, while everyone's fighting the Cat Bastion, and Generation's going to take the quick opening fight. There you go.
I think that first corner.
Dixie?
I think he just held that first corner for too long. Yeah. I do like the D.Va switch, I think, from Dixie. I think that's a lot better.
Worry about Valbo there.
Yeah.
Tricks. You just have to play away. Gonna be a touch though here from the side of Odyssey Ares. Daedalus already had to use the lamp though. Dixie's gonna be able to contest point, getting angled out though by Shun. And the defense matrix won't last long. They get rocked, they're gone. Galerain does get picked off though. They lost the Bastion. So now it's just a plain old Cat. And no, oh wait, they do get a further touch. It's Oni. They get a pick. Four Amazing's low, the Cat's critical, but you do get the Cat nonetheless here for Generation. And I think with no real pressure onto this Tracer, I think it's going to be Shun's time to shine here. Like, you might just be able to sit on card for a while, but when you don't, I mean, you basically get free angles, right? No one to contest you. No, maybe Dixie, but they're focused on the Cat Bastion.
Yeah, I think I do like this switch from Dixie. I think just switching more, I think might help. I think Daedalus Lukion Iari is going to be better than Bap. And I think putting one of the flex DPS on Xian even could work too. maybe.
Oni off of Freya, just because like I feel like Cat Bastion kind of beats up Freya, because you just jump her in the sky, even if she goes up there. I mean, what are you gonna do? He's already there.
Yeah, right.
Do they see Galaran? No, he's walking away.
Yeah.
There's a big ult fight incoming. Dixie's gonna get dragged in, and wait, they're gonna live long enough to get rid of the cat, but cannot get a remake. As Revert's falling low, gonna have a Bob on the way potentially, but there's a Nano Sigma on the field. The Lamp's gonna keep them alive for a good while. Okay, Bob. Wait, gets one. Okay, gonna hold card for a little bit too. Everyone's critical for generation, so you should be able to get a retouch for the side of Odyssey Ares, but don't know what we're gonna see. Oh, Oni goes Genji. All right. I think it's a pretty good swap.
Yeah, I think Switches are getting better.
Okay, artillery strike almost kills Revert's. Card is moving backwards though, so might have bought enough time for a potential play, but Dixie's just gone. Oh, no, that's wraps for second. Has to be. I just feel. I don't know here, Tetra. It just felt really rough for Odyssey Ares trying to hold their ground. Because I think it's just that, like we said before, the angles are really just rough right now.
I mean, also think too, it's more so because I feel like, I feel like Odyssey Ares are trying too much to counter for Amazing, that the team comp kind of just like suffered because of it. Like it was a lot of like range, a lot of it's a hit scan type of comp, but it didn't really mesh together. Like on a BAP together, there's not a lot you can do about that. Like they're both really good separately, but like you need a support that can help out like an angle, right? On a BAP are not those type of supports, and I think now they're switching it around a little bit. It's getting better. I think they need to switch off the Ana or the BAP here.
Goodbye for Amazing.
Absolutely.
Catnap. The cat is napping, not the ultimate. As Daedalus falls a little low. And Dixie, though, going to the Ram, I think will be nice. You can just kind of force point in the form. Might need the nano boost. That is a whiff pulse there from Shun. And Dixie gets the nano. There we are. Daedalus, though, just getting ran down. Not getting really any opportunities to use this amplification matrix. As Dixie's just trying to live. And Odyssey Ares is still on the back foot here, as it's going to be a nanoed. Sigma for Amazing. God, interesting catnap.
They do that.
Will get picked off, and now it's only time to clean up on the Genji. Dash resets for days. Okay, pretty heavy investment there from the side of Generation. No supportals anymore. I do think that you will have a rough time if you are Generation, though, because this is I'd say it's a rougher cap point. You can't have a lot more open space, and Odyssey Ares, they can kind of just go inside. What's this Cat Bastion gonna do? Artillery strike, though, trying to clear up the high ground, rotating. Oh, Valevs might be dead. Goodbye, Ana. Oh, the lamp! The lamp!
Perfect lamp. Perfect lamp.
If they all stay in that room, though, it just might be a free blade for Oni. Here comes the Cat Bastion. The window is there. Revert's, though, stuck in the sky and will be taken down. Oni trying to live. They have 2 minutes left to hold, as it's not a bad hold from what we had to start with here on third point. But it's going to be rough to touch. The Ram has to go to point. Gonna get rocked here eventually. Oni not going to pop the blade yet. No annihilation from Dixie either. They pop it late. And the Lamp's going to save a lot. Reverse comes back on the Reaper, able to pick off Shun. It's a 4v4, but it's a rough looking one. Oni, it's a nano blade on the field. And it's going to save the fight. It gets 4.
Oni does that. Oni just does that. It's just Oni.
Nano blade in the big 2-6. And now we have Daedalus on Moira. I mean, survivability can aim at the cat with aimbot.
Yeah.
And now it's I mean, if you're Generation here, you kind of just play for the long sustained fight to build your ults. Don't really need to do anything.
But yeah, Nano, I mean, you kind of just farm that, play a little slow, like you said.
Yeah.
The goal is to get Nano here, though. I mean, that's the closest ultimate they got. It's also really powerful ultimate, so.
And there's Cat Bastion. I will say, now you've kind of gone away the full philosophy of what you were doing before, and now you're just playing to ignore the Cat Bastion. You're trying to run down their backline. As Reverse goes in and gets shut down by Galaran. Oni's in the backline, though. Do we have a flanking Valevs as well? And Valevs gets one, but can't touch. You do. What was that time bank though at the start of this point? Like
Like 4
4
and a
minutes?
half, I think.
Yeah, I don't think you're
like
gonna complain if you're Odyssey Ares.
Yeah. I think the switches with the team comp did help for sure. Help them get down. I do think though, like I said, I said this a billion times. I'll explain a bit more though. I think the issue is, honestly, I think the issue was their support comp. Like I said, I think they were just trying to counter Generation way too much. I think the issue with Generation isn't the cat, it's what they're doing like with the cat. It's a lot of angles that they're taking, but the cat Bastion, also just Formation able to carry the teammates around, just in general, fly whoever they want around the map. And I think Ares, their answer isn't to control the map, it's to kill the cat, right? And I think when you get into that aspect, Formation doesn't have to do, like, Formation just existing is enough. But you also have players like Shun or Babo or Law that are able to just kind of take the whole map because Ares are sitting in a box, right? And so I think it's cool you want to counter, but I think, like I said this before, they ran on Neon Junction. Running like an Iari or Kiriko, I think, is just better along with the Ana. Okay, give me a sec. There's a bike. But I think running something like that along with the Ana is better because I think just having a character that can not only kill the cat but also help with angles, which just makes Oni and Reverse job just a whole lot easier, along with Dixie's as well. I think Generation played that well though for what they had, and they're running it again. What's the word?
I am like without the defense setups you have. Okay, we're just gonna go Widow. I'm just worried if they do stay the double flex. Is all.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, no way, right?
Peeking.
You don't peek again if Boar Amazing don't do it. Boar Amazing.
I feel it.
They're holding this
name bar
angle.
popping.
Reverts is not letting them play the game. There, we have some cat scouting here from Boar Amazing. I am. You do have the Juno now. Oh, you see what Reverts is on?
Soldier. What?
The legs.
I mean, I guess.
I mean, does
Maybe.
both. You can flank and clear out the cat Bastion. I do say Boar Amazing did have. You're able to lift Shun around all the high grounds now for free, and that's gonna be pretty nice if you're that Tracer, because you're gonna be able to run down Velas. I mean, you do get a speed ring now at least from the help of Daedalus. And where is Bro going?
I don't know, but they're pushing car for free.
The cat's half, and Boar Amazing a little greedy, but so is Velas. Law goes down. We might just no honest this fight. They're both gone. Dixie's in backline, they get Galaran. The reverse against what? Okay, Soldier. Soldier wins the fight. And that's gonna be first point immediately here, Tetra. I mean, okay.
Yeah, I don't. They kind of just like gave the card up. I don't know.
Is it just greed from Generation? I don't.
100,000 billion%. I think 3,000%.
I think they kind of just they went for the play. They went all in, and the cards were not in their favor. We also Galaran on the M right now. I kind of like it just for the constant damage. And now you just have Cat to. Oh my God! Speaking of the Cat, fine reverts. You can kind of just hold angles now with Shun and drop them wherever you want, and just drag around Balbo, as you do. Now on second point, I don't know how much you can get away with this Ramatra style. Like you're gonna have to force cart here. And it's gonna be hard to do with how open this point is, like how long range it is. Balbo Law, Galaran gonna feast. So,
especially Shun and the Tracer as well, just having that card pressure. I mean, they're not on card right now though.
Yeah.
I think the whole team is. That's why Shun isn't even attempting to.
Oh,
it's good kill though.
Reverts again.
Reverts.
I mean, card's still getting pushed. I don't think you're gonna play too much here if you're the side of Odyssey Ares. Oh, they're dropping down on Dixie. Goodbye.
Okay, all right.
Law got no
Dixie.
fear. Hold that pulse. It's a big nade from Veloves, but there's gonna be no follow-up. There's a quick pulse. Everyone's crit here. Galaran won. Oni, no way. Oni gets no. Nanoblade potential though coming online. Do we see another?
I think we can. I mean, I think Generation's team comp. I think the way they're playing it, they're all kind of playing on the same high ground. I definitely do think Oni will have an easy time getting to them. Just a matter of, Law hitting the nasty sleep of their lives or Vapo fluxing. But
Or
catnap.
Catnap.
Yeah, that too. I mean, there's a lot of things, but
Issue.
What? How? Was that one clip?
Oh, I think Daedalus might have been on the stairs and up there and dropped on him over here on the coast side of the map. And Reverts is getting pressured out. Reverts gets 4 amazing. The cat was in the room, and the Tracer has to recall. They're stuck in here. Goodbye. Oni's chasing him down. You should have a nice point touch here. Yeah, I'm just surprised. There's gonna be a long fight, but Daedalus is now on the. Wait, Daedalus is on Brig. Huh. Don't know. I have much to say on that. Nano Blade is
Me
in.
neither.
They get Law. Are they gonna shut down the Flux? Oh my God,
Oh,
Oni
they're
was
so
just
close.
an inch away. Oni gets 2, looking for more, trying to get Galaran. There's a Visor on the field as well. Galaran jumps off or gets himself with a nade. I can't tell anymore because they got rid of the falling guy, and it makes me sad. Oh, damn, okay, reverts. All right, that's 4 minutes on the clock for Odyssey Ares. Both teams having crazy pushes here on Dorado.
Yeah, both with like 4 minutes at least when a time bank. I mean, it's just a matter of can you hold. I mean, Generations Team Cup, I do think it's pretty good to hold this. Having the cat, having the on, especially having the nano.
Nano Emery.
I don't know about nano.
Okay.
Yeah, right. You get that. That's definitely a possibility you can do. I think just having Oiko compared to Ares, only have Ramo, which I think against Generation might just not be worth it.
Hold that. Goodbye.
Or they can just do that. Yeah, I mean that works too. I mean, it's a start of a good defense.
Okay. And yep, momentum is stopped for a minute. At this point is reverse just random Helix rocket kills. Once every other fight. Okay, 3 minutes left to go. And it's just gonna be more point forcing here for the side of Odyssey Ares. I mean, Dixie's gonna go to the high ground here, but Sleep, Nano, Valbo might be flanking. It's just gonna be a really weird fight. Dixie's gonna go in at 1 HP, slows Galaran. This is gonna be lifted up to the high ground here. And it's gonna be Shun coming back on the Reaper, and he's eviscerated! TP's in, and is gone. Law looking for the nano boost potentially here, as 4 Amazing on the cat, just trying to hold off this high ground angle a little bit. Here comes the Nano Emre. Can it find its target? A heavy round certainly can! The back line of Odyssey Ares is gone. And reverts in the enemy spawn, and will fall. 4 Amazing gets the cleanup, and yeah, pretty good fight. Odyssey Ares took a little too long to get their start going, and it let Generation get their setup for the Nano Emre. 1 heavy round, goodbye supports.
Yeah, I mean this fight now too. Ares, even though they're pretty good ult economy, having the nano, probably gonna get mid fight, having the Ramatra.
Yeah,
and also Visor. I think they have a lot of ultimates. Generation only have the Catnap and the Sigma Flux. So I'm not. I know. I think if anything, Generation might have to start the fight a bit before, just to try to force things out. We'll have a better time on farming all the ultimates mid fight.
I feel like it'd be really funny if whoever gets Catnap just gets nanoed your mid fight. It's gonna be an early Flux though. Dixie's just gonna pop the Annihilation. Catnap, do we see the nano? No, nope. The cat's 1 HP though. And Dixie's not gonna block. They don't need it.
They don't need it. Don't
need a shield. Don't need nothing. They're just gonna run it down. Galaran jumps down, gets slowed, and oh, that poor Ana. Law drops down into death. Where's Valbo? Oh, Valbo's gonna get a late stagger. That's a nano rally for the recontest. And no, that's just 4 ults. Gonna be rough here for the side of Generation to make this recontest. It's an early nano blade. It finds 4 Amazing, looking for more. Finds Shun, and pretty even pushes. You have 13-second difference for Odyssey Ares, so attacker's advantage goes to Generation. It's just, can you do something with it? That is always the question.
Yeah. I mean, they have the time. I think I think just the switches out the back line made it easier. I was thinking Generation there. I think Shun was getting called out a lot. I think something a bit too aggro on the Tracer and Reaper. I think yeah, the Reaper TP that was kind of nuts. I do think though, I think if Shun can take a step back and focus on, just kind of like they were doing before, just holding this space, like playing their game like they were on the offense, like they're on now. I do think this would be, I think it's a good push. I think that there's a chance for them to push past third, fourth, first point, second point, maybe third point. Third point's always the weird one. Yeah. But I think if Shun kind of just play a card around, because Ares aren't really playing a Tracer. And so having Shun on Tracer automatically just makes card easier.
They got bulkier Tracer. They got Soldier.
That's true. I mean, Reverts has been good on Tracer, so you could see it.
No point touch on the Soldier. He would die. It'd be funny though. It'd be funny.
You know what? Maybe Reverts wants to just have a little ego showdown.
One shot Shun with a combo and then hold point.
That's what I'm saying. Maybe.
I don't know. You need a good push though if you want to feel safe here. I don't think either team feels safe on this attack because a minute is just rough. You get like one good fight and then it's OT. So Shun's gonna be the one forcing card here, trying to get as much value as possible as Dixie is going to stay on the high ground. No one is on probably contesting card duty here for the side of Odyssey Ares as the Cat Bastion looking for their
They're
target
doing
in
the
the back
same
line.
thing again they did before.
Yep, and I mean, who's
Exact
going to
same
survive? The soldier? Maybe. Nope, it's a fat nade and... Oh, the sleep?
Oh,
It's at least you're going to get trades. Oni gets 2. Valbo, half HP. You gotta die now if you're Odyssey Ares. Oni's by himself. Ooh, this might just give them this might give them first point and access a second point.
I mean, it could. I mean, having it again, just I don't know. I think honestly, the big two. I feel like Ares had to get a bit more aggressive, especially like I mean now they have to touch this point. They do touch this point. Get Daedalus in there. Let them swing their mace around.
Daedalus and Dixie might just be able to beat up Valbo on the Sigma here.
Yeah, right.
Well, what's he gonna do? Eat the punches? I don't think so.
I mean,
Before Mason got purple, Valov got the combo on him. Everyone's low. Oni gets Shun. They get the cap though. Oni gets the cleanup, but that point cap may be a little unfortunate, just because they have it. I don't know.
Well, it'll give them more time to get to point.
Here's my possibility. Here's my like, if they cap, is there a possibility, right, Tetra, where let's say Odyssey Ares caps, right? And they somehow lose the fight. Let's say they cap and lose the fight right after. What if we draw?
It's possible.
What if we?
I mean, I'm pretty sure that's the thing. Is if it's, I mean, they didn't get it anywhere.
Yeah.
If neither team moves anywhere, I mean, it's kind of forced to draw, which we don't see often.
I don't know.
We don't see that often.
I don't think anybody's seen an escort draw in years, and I think factor it.
It's so hard to do it.
I honestly, it would be awful for us because we have to keep casting, but I think
it's gonna look late, but it could be real funny.
Tetra, seeing an escort draw, I'm rooting for.
I'm rooting for the draw.
I'm rooting for the draw. I need Odyssey Ares to cap, and then I'll die.
Yes, I'm hoping the Tigers' advantage theory comes into fruition here. I'm hoping for a draw.
On the Orisa though is peculiar to say the least. I mean,
it's
just
a new one.
Sustain tank.
Mm-hmm.
It is interesting how we do see Daedalus on the break here still. And it's going to be Galaran. Okay, we've seen both teams.
Also, 4 Amazing's not on Jetpack Hat either.
On the Mizu. Oh, Ori does not care about Mizu chain. We press gold. We press fortify.
Press shift and walk.
Dixie falling a little low. Cart's being moved though, nonetheless. The shield perk gonna be pretty helpful on a poke comp like this. As everyone's gonna be alive, Shun going around. And Cart's moved through the first checkpoint. Or the first the first archway. The first choke point.
Are they gonna go to point?
Doesn't seem like it. Valbo's falling low, you just gotta live. Oh no, everyone's 1 HP though. Law, 4 amazing. This is rough. If you get a retouch here, if Valbo just lives long enough to play for a retouch, it's gonna be Shun stalling. Okay, here we go.
I mean, it's possible. I think they do.
They get the
cap. Do they spawn in time?
No, guys, they don't know. They don't know. No. No, they're gonna, as soon as that doorway opens fully, it's over. Shun gets the touch.
Yeah, it might be. It might be fried. It might be fries.
Wait, they get no. Huh? Oh, okay, I was gonna say, why is that?
It took a long time to move.
They just didn't. I don't think they thought about it or they knew. That's. I feel so bad. If they had like those extra 10 seconds to plan, maybe. I was rooting for it. I really was.
I was really hoping for it too, but I think I mean I gotta point this out though, because I think it's important to notice on both all 4 rounds, the first point played out the exact same way on both sides. Where on the first fight, Generation sent a Cat Bastion to flank around the other, flank around the map. They get a flank, they get kills, they win the first point. And then Odyssey Ares They also the same exact thing where they put tank on cart and just push it because generation are just not they're too afraid to.
Are
And
there?
it like those mid fight, like those mid, those mid round, mid game adaptations are like so important, especially when it's over OT, where like any mistake will cost you, like it'll cost you bad. Things like those, you have to be able to read those situations and read those things. Like they might do this again, like watch that, or make sure we're doing this time because we didn't do it last time. Things like that, because we're gonna get further into the series. It's match point after generation, and if you're like a hybrid map or a Servasi, point matters. You got to make sure you're on the point, pushing it, or at least capping it, right?
At least on push,
Hmm.
it's a little more noticeable.
That is true. It's a little more noticeable push. That's very true.
And I think that's where we're gonna go, right? If we're still seeing the cat gameplay, we gotta see an Esperanto. Right? Or like I don't see any.
Yeah, no, we have to.
Uh,
We gotta play it. It's a
it's
good
like
swing game mode.
yeah, it's probably their best map type here, and I mean Esperanza is just perfect. It's perfect for the cat. Really.
I agree.
I mean, you could go around to every high ground. You could drop someone there, and I feel like on the initial defense there of Generation, they were doing really good, just dropping off Shun and playing with Shun and being able to clear any angles. And I feel like that was working for them, but they started straying away and kind of maybe even panicked back into the Cat Bastion.
Mm-hmm.
I think the value of just getting positioning for free and so quickly is a lot better than just funny Bastion in the sky. What do we do?
Right.
Hmm.
Yeah, but it's not as funny.
It's not as funny, but also the draw would have been funnier, and we didn't see that. So,
That is true. That is true. All the humor is gone now in the
uh,
series
uh,
after that. Oh,
I,
sad.
I've never seen it be that close to even happening, though. That's just
Yeah, no, that was like I was low key wondering if it was possible for that to happen.
there's an alternate universe where that happened, and we would have been popping off.
I know. I would have woke up, my eyes would have been shot, blood open. That happened, but nope. No.
Okay, yeah. I mean, I don't even know. I don't. Also, Oni has the Cassidy back now, which is scary.
That is true. That is dangerous. That is dangerous.
For Odyssey, not for Odyssey, for Generation though, what do you ban? Dixie's shown to be pretty uh adaptable
Hmm.
with the tanks, so I don't think tank is where you go here. Maybe you ban like the if you go Esperanza for per se, you like ban the Dixie Diva, or because like there's no way. I feel like it shouldn't have to be a conversation, but we don't see Soldier banned, right?
No, I mean, unless the only way I'd see them ban soldiers, they want to like protect it, like protect DPS
Yeah,
from being banned. No way I can see that happening. But outside of that, no, I don't.
it'd be
There's no way.
funny, but that's all. Like I'm just
Yeah,
saying that. I'm saying
we love
everything.
funny
I
things,
love
but
the bit. Um, I realistically though, we saw a Kiri ban on Dorado too, which was, I mean, Anna's did get a lot of value occasionally, but I feel like even with the Kiri, I don't know how that match would have played out. Hmm,
oh, I think it would have been different. I don't think we would have saw. I
maybe
think it would have been. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I think Anna just.
it does so much on
I feel like,
Dorado.
yeah, right. I think Anna's just so good on that map. I think just her abilities and the way she plays, I think just makes more sense on Dorado than it like
Yeah.
Kiriko does. Not saying Kiriko's bad, but
Well,
Anna just
that's
feels
never gonna
better.
happen. Yeah.
Yeah,
Uh,
right. But Anna just feels better, and I think.
oh,
Oh gosh,
Sura, I forgot
Ravasa?
we haven't played Flashpoint.
If not,
Okay. Yeah, no,
oh,
I
I
get
think.
it. I get it.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I get it too.
It just depends on what you ban now. Do you ban or was there already a Juno ban on from the side of?
I think there was not
There's a
a
Juno ban
Juno.
on. Wait, what
Was it
about
Neon Junction? There was a Juno
Was it
ban, I
Neon
think.
Junction?
I think there was a
Yeah.
Juno ban on
Wait,
that
no,
map.
no, no.
Caustic.
'Cause there's the Ray. There was the Ray.
You're right. Caustic was Juno banned. Do we have confirmation or
Was that?
something? Do you
Oh,
know?
wait. Was it? I think it might have been on that first map before they fixed it. Before they
I
fixed
think
the
you're
ban.
right. And then it switched to Soj. I think you're right.
Because there wasn't a
I
Juno
think you're
ban
right.
here. Was it? Yeah. Yeah.
I think you're right. Yeah.
Yeah, okay, we're just crazy. So maybe we see a Juno ban? Like, Daedalus has been playing the Juno, and getting rid of speed would be good,
Mm.
because playing into Cat Bastion without tempo is a little little scary if we see the
Yeah.
Cat Bastion or just Cat. I mean,
hmm There's a world though where I mean, first two maps they played Maga. I mean, there's a world where they might ban it. I think Generation. I honestly think they lose the Maga mirror, but I do
they
also
beat 'em on,
think
they beat him on Oasis.
they did. But then they lost
Um,
on Neon Junction.
on the
So
Injunction
it's
was
like one of
little.
those things where
We
it's
saw
like
Roadhog there.
that's what I'm saying. It was weird. That's what I'm saying. It's like I don't know. It's like you could ban like you can maybe look to ban Maga to just not mirror, or maybe you ban like something that might help the Maga.
Yeah, because
Lucio possibly maybe.
I think what was proven by Dorado is I don't think at this point you should play to counteract whatever you think the enemy team's gonna play. I think you ban whatever you don't want to fight and play for your comp. You know?
Yeah.
Can we really like they swapped off the hard Cat Bastion counter and we saw performance immediately go up for Odyssey Ares.
Yeah.
Just playing for your win condition probably here is the correct way to do this for Generation. If you want to play the Cat, let's just ban whatever we don't want to fight. Like if there's some like a flex DPS we don't want to ban, like get rid of Tracer, sure, get rid of Tracer. If there's like we don't want to fight Lucio, we don't want to fight the speed, ban Lucio.
hmm
Something like that. I don't know what to expect of these bans. I've been wrong pretty much every time. So Malga Reaper, okay.
Okay, and Reaper. Okay. Surprised they banned both.
We have a swap.
Wait, oh yeah, Annie.
Annie is
for Shun, right?
Yeah.
Hmm.
And then was Griffin always in? No, Daedalus is out for Griffin.
Oh yeah.
There we go.
Oh dang. I didn't notice this. Okay.
Got that. Okay, cool.
Hog? I'm down. I'm down for some more Hog gameplay.
Okay, I understand the Maga ban. You are right on that, Tetra. But I am confused why maybe they thought Shun was just gonna play the Reaper and then they subbed Shun out anyways.
That's what I'm thinking. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. I don't know, I feel like even then, like the Maga's ban, I don't think Shun was I don't think Shun was as good with like
the Reaper
without the Maga and Reaper. Oh, yeah, okay. Awkward.
Nope.
Awkward.
I'm curious on what Valbo's gonna do here in the Zarya, but also Lobster is he's back on the Hog.
Yes. I dig it.
I know I like it, but I'm kind of worried of hey, if I hold someone, it's just gonna get bubbled.
Yeah, right.
Also, your Valbo's already full charge. That's scary. Yeah. Full charge Zarya is gonna hurt. I do like the Xion Cassidy though from the side of Odyssey Ares for the matter of Annie isn't gonna do a lot on the Tracer now.
Mm-hmm.
What are you gonna do? Get stunned or get biked? You don't get a choice. You do get first cap here for the side of Generation, and Valbo is farming on the Zarya here. Lobster has no armor or anything to keep him alive, but Valbo's in the middle of everything now. It's gonna be Generation getting walked on. Odyssey Ares is just gonna press W after they see Valbo using all their bubbles, and that's gonna be the flip. Yep, there it goes.
Wow, I mean, I think there's no Lobsters, just a meat shield. There's one big lobster. Just kind of walking in there.
Like for sure.
Baba?
Dixie's out and Lobster's in. I forgot to mention that.
Oh yeah. But I think Lobster just playing Hog. I think just meat shield kind of sits there, takes all the damage, kill Lobster, and things die over time because everyone's trying to kill Lobster instead of everything else.
I will say both casts is also very close to a high noon. Scarily close. Oh wait, we might see Sky Noon. I just thought about that. Galarin might go in for it. We'll revert to match the question. Valbo falling critically low. No hook. It's gonna be an early rush from Velos.
It's coming. I see it. I think it's coming.
Hook doesn't find any fruit. Doesn't bear any fruit there. Lobster half. Oh, goodbye, Ani. And this sends this point into last point territory here. 70% counting is pretty close for Flashpoint. Lobster's looking for a hook, and who will get the touch? No Cat, no Tracer on the field. And oh man, has Lobster hit a hook yet?
Yeah. I think like one in the beginning.
Lobster stuff. Oh,
and then none of them.
Him. Griffin's down, and Valbo's fighting everyone by himself. Galaran goes in the back line, and everyone's critical here for the side of Odyssey Ares. And the hook is whipped. They're Sky Nooning? Here?
I mean, they don't even kill one.
Lobster, 1 HP, Oni 1-2. You get the flip, you're living. all you need to do here for Generation now is like Griffin doesn't have beat. You can just play for Grav.
Chuck
Play for
it,
Grav.
yeah.
You got Catnap too. You got Son of if you need.
gotta
It's
just throw
gonna
it
be
down.
Pressing the point. Galerin falling low and big Grav hits 4. Griffin doesn't have
There
that
it
beat
is.
yet. It doesn't matter. They get the cleanup. Catnap stuns 3. And Ani's gonna get the cleanup. Give him the 3K
The 4K.
and don't give him the 4. Lobster said no. Okay, that was a costly 5-throw from Generation. You had to use double support ults and your grab, but in the scenario that you're in right now, this is the map you need to win to stay alive. I think a few ults being used is reasonable.
Yeah. I mean, they have cushion now. You got the point. You have a bit of cushion to work with. The farm ultimates. Ares do have a lot of ults, though. I mean, they have the bead, they have the Xion, and they're kind of close to the other two as well, with Hoag and Kitsune Rush.
Yeah. Oh, the hook, the bike! And that's no bubbles for the Zarya. You know what that means, it's Xion time. Oni?
Oh, okay, okay, Galerin.
And that's going to be probably just first cap here for the side of Odyssey Ares here on Ruins. I mean, I feel like Valbo is, like with how much pressure the Hog puts onto you, like if you get hooked, you're in the middle of the enemy team, you have to use your bubbles a little more often than you'd like, so Valbo is getting forced out a little bit here just because of Hog existing by Lobster.
Right, yeah.
And then Ani doesn't pulse, though. We could see a pulse onto Griffin and Ajax potentially. And the pulse goes onto the Hog, and the whole Hog not gonna kill anybody, actually. Griffin, though, 1 HP in the back line. No beat in this fight. And now the cat's bubbled in. Get him. It's going to be a fully charged Valbo. Oh. Are they gone? No, they got Suzu. Oni dashes in. There's a rush on the point, but what will it do against the fully charged Zarya at full HP now? Of the Noon? It reverts, goes for the Noon, and not able to find it. Lobster almost gets 1, and now it's just a beat against another Grav. It's a portal's on the way for Generation. You do get 74% though. Can't complain. And Lobster, ooh, gonna match the Zarya.
I think you have Xion. I think Loki Zarya is better for them than Hog. Especially better with 4. It's just like unlike Generations team comp. Generations are only using the bubble from Babos to like really get in there. They're kind of bubbling themselves. I think Lobster has a better opportunity to get bubble engages.
Here we go. Are we gonna see this guy? Yep, here we go.
I think we're saying it.
It's time! Oh, it looks huge. There's the beat though. Reverts is standing out in the middle. He's been out there a little long.
All right.
Bailovs is 1 HP and Griffin in the back line. That's just a little bit of a missed position there from the Cassidy of Odyssey Ares. And Oni's gonna get 1. Gonna get staggered out though, and I think this point just might go to Generation as long as Lobster dies here. Which they do, yeah, no. Generation is coming out swinging in this 4th map. Tetra, I mean, what can you say?
No, doing good. I mean, they're having a good fight, comfortable fights, and I think Vabo's just always super high charge, making it work. And I also think I think Annie has been also really good for these guys. I think Annie's just able to do so much because Oni, I feel like isn't able to get test as hard, and I feel like also isn't attempting to as hard as I think they should be. I feel like because of that, Annie's just kind of in the back line, being annoying, being a pest, making a heads turn.
Pulse.
Oh, we might just pulse magically. Oh, almost.
All right. Lobster
molecules holding it.
Oni does have the spree, and Log gets pulled in after pressing the rush. The stun brings in Oni. Do we see the spree? Nope. Galerin gets 2. Galerin takes out both DPS. They're 1 HP though. Griffin's able to get the pick. You still do have a Grav online. Lobster's half HP, fighting the full charge, Zarya, and the Tracer. And you should be able to get first cap here. And goodbye, Ani. You get the flip though. You get the cap. That's what matters here for Generation. You're able to get away. You have a Grav on the way with no beat to stop it. And shoot, Elbow's in there. They're alive for a little bit, but
they're okay.
Yeah, that was just a good hook. And it is having another. Griffin.
Griffin just might not like Lobster.
You know what? Trolling your teammates. Galeran. Opening pick, and it gets immediately traded away. Lobster locked it in back on the Hog. He's ready. Okay. Back to talking about the next fight, though. Ults for Odyssey Ares looking quite good.
Yeah, I mean, they have a whole lot of them.
They're going
a whole lot of them.
That's early. With the
oh my gosh!
They get
my gosh!
No capacity for either team. The cat, gets hit by a wall in the spree, and gonna be 3 ults invested there from Generation. I think Generation kinda, just sent it a little prematurely. I thought they lost one pretty early, and Caloran kind of just stood there in the sky for a second with 4 amazing home.
I feel like also sending the bubbles to Vabo also helps too. I don't think Vabo got much care outside of the capital. I think just giving bubbles around.
Oh my god, again!
Oh,
what a
close.
Move. Okay. Is Lobster getting burned down? Griffin might have to use this beat early, and it's gonna be Velbo looking for a grab. Do you get even touched? So there's a noon on the point. You get the touch. Reverse gets 2 though. It doesn't matter, and you beat. Okay. We're gonna get the cleanup. I mean, hey, let the man clean up. He got that. Stun. Tracer's just gonna be sitting there, and goodbye, Ani. That's a stagger.
Yeah. Pretty good stagger too.
Good point pressure though by Odyssey Ares, knowing that hey, you guys have to touch the point, otherwise we will cap, and so they just send a hog.
Right. Just kind of body block sit there, be annoying. I know. Yeah. I mean, the beat that's coming out from Griffin, necessary or not, it is going, and now Babo's grab is gonna be free. So I mean, the best bet is just to kind of play around that and just play as split as possible, or just get a pick early, if you can.
And Babo's looking, they lob it. Can they find his target though? They find Veilove, but the Gears get traded. Ani gets 1 and reverts, hits a nice silver bullet onto the Tracer, and it's a cleanup. Everyone's just getting their individual picks on Odyssey Ares. They're all getting their 1.
Yeah. I mean, I think the only person I caught in that grab was Valos. I think she was the only person getting that. I think everyone else was just good. They were out of it, which I mean helps.
And Law got picked off in the middle of it. I didn't see what happened, but I could assume a hook was maybe the reason.
Yeah, good assume.
Galaran falling low with a silver bullet. I mean, that ability is just so strong. As we have another Sky Noon potentially incoming, just watch out for the... Oh, they know. Where's the hook?
Is it gonna matter though?
Get 2! It was a little late. Reverse goes down. It's a trade on the Cassidy's once again. Whole hog looking for something, trying to burn down the Zarya. This hog's half. This hog's low. Do they get the pick? No, they get Gare. And Oni's gonna get the cleanup, and Valbo might get staggered. No, that they do die. And this Servasa that was looking really, really good for Generation is starting to look a little dire.
Completely flipped on its head. Completely. And now, I mean, Valos has the rush coming up. I mean, both teams have rush.
Verse is just gonna do it again.
Verse has the dead eye. Yeah, that dead eye's gonna be deadly.
Besides just kill him. But I mean, rush probably gonna be a 2-1 with Cassidy, and Ani gets stunned. They don't get touched. They just don't get it. They cleared out the Tracer. Go again. Law has a magnetic field, man. It's just been so unfortunate too. It's just like Lobster lobs it, and Law just is right there. Unfortunately, now it's 4 ults for Odyssey Ares. Just a rush from Generation. You need to make this work, but you haven't. I mean, you just can't take out Lobster. You can't try to focus on it because it's hog. You're gonna pop E and all the damage reduction. Just not gonna make him killable, and you can't get close enough to reverts because there's a hog. Here comes the rush. Broken. There's the noon. Reverts 1 HP. He draws. Valbo goes down. And now it's reverse getting the cleanup. And that's just gonna be, oh no, Law. No, okay. Not that bad of a stagger.
Yeah, no. They got into respawn with Galaran. I mean, that fight, they popped the 2 ults only. They popped Rush and Deadeye. It's that beat Hoggle and Spree to work with Iris. I mean, Generation, all there was really Catnap. That's the closest ult they had. Grab is coming up soon as well. This Catnap's gotta be good. I mean, that's really all they have for this fight. If Catnap isn't strong enough, we're gonna be looking at last fight territory. And they got a hook.
And 4 Amazing tried to make the save, but it's that just gets them killed.
They can't stagger no more. They have to get out right now.
And okay, I mean, whole hog for nothing. But now it's last fight. It's last fight for Generation here. If you don't win this, it's over. And who gets the touch? I mean, what do? You have to run down Griffin. He has the beat. Valvo has the grab. You need to get rid of this Lucio, but they've been walking into Lobster so much here. I think it's just been rough. You haven't big stun, but the pulse is jacked. Griffin pops the beat. 4 Amazing carrying the Kiriko. The overtime's gonna burn. No one touches. Odyssey Ares is gonna take the series win in the map.
It's a heartbreaker. That's such a heartbreaker. They were so close. They were like 1 fight away.
Yeah.
1-2 fights away, and they couldn't do it. They couldn't.
They just
They couldn't win that.
yeah. It was really rough. They just kind
Mm-hmm.
of Lobster was everywhere they wanted to walk, and if you can't really walk past Hog. You just kind of stare.
Yeah, right.
And also Reverse just played like crazy.
Nah, I mean, Reverse definitely played good. I think honestly, those series, Reverse definitely was like a good player. Since no, we had to choose MVPs. I do think Reverse, in my opinion, is the MVP. Either Reverse or Oni. I think both those guys played great. I think Reverse, though, I think Reverse, in my opinion, just had a better. Honestly, I had a better map. 3 and 4.
Mm-hmm.
And also, hold on. Yes, better map 3 and 4. I think first map also wasn't bad, but
yeah, I mean, there was just like really close series. It's just at the end they made adjustments. I'm just shocked Hog won the game. Road Dog.
Yeah.
That guy. We saw some weird stuff. We saw a Soldier. We saw Hog. But yeah, that's your series going to the side of Odyssey Ares. And who do we give MVP?
I'm giving it to Reverse.
Like Oni's there, Reverse is there. I don't. I kind of want to say Oni.
I'm fine with either. I think Oni or Reverse. I think Oni. I'm cool with it. I'm cool with giving it to Oni. In my heart, it's Reverse, but Oni's definitely not. Oni play great all maps. They were consistently doing their thing.
Can we get production for the tiebreaker? Is that a possibility?
Usually both.
No, we don't. We can't give co-MVPs.
I'm lucky.
I've tried, Tetra. I've tried. You know what? Yeah, let's give it to Reverts.
Yeah, I just think on the last map, and honestly Dorado to some extent too, I think Reverts just was able to, especially like on someone like Shun, just find his early picks, get those good ultimates, especially on last map with the Deadeyes, great ultimates out of them. Also just finding picks as well. I think the last 2 maps just like helped this team push forward because Neon Junction was kind of like individual players from Oni and also some other people. But I feel like as the series went on, everyone was able to step up, do their own thing. I mean, no, I gotta point out Lobster. Lobster had a really good Servasa.
And Dixie also did pretty good as well on the adaptability side. Oh, wait. I thought we were going to Reverts.
Production.
Okay. Production. Oh. There we go.
Hey. All right. There we go. Yeah, I just think, I don't know. I think Reverse just had a dominant series. In my eyes, in my heart, definitely does deserve it.
Very good series. I mean, hey, I'm happy. Div 2, this is a good sign for Div 2 if this is the first match we get to really see. And that was just such a close game.
It was.
Yeah. I mean, this was just a good night. Good night of games. We have one game tomorrow.
Oh, go on.
Oh yeah, you go.
Oh no, I was gonna say it was good. Now I get to now chill, dude. I've been like craving. This might sound weird, but I've been craving to make like a bacon, egg, and cheese for like the past like 4 days. I know, and now I'm like, it might be 11 p.m., but I might want to make one.
Yeah, I think you go make one, but yeah, this is a good slate of games so far this week. Tomorrow we got a Div 3 matchup with Bubbles Puddles going against Ember, 8 p.m. EST. Don't be late. As that'll be all from us at Nebula tonight. I am Dusty. My co-caster with me today is Tetra, along with Caustic earlier in the day, along as with them being our producer for these games. And as always from Nebula, thank you for watching. We hope to see you tomorrow, and we hope you have a good rest of your night.